Alright, hello, welcome back to another episode of the Hartlepool United Youth Academy Road to Glory Career Mode. Now, we are firmly in the Premier League. I will show you in a moment where we're at, what we did last episode, because my stream doesn't want to work. There we go. Alright, we're here now, we're ready to go. So this is what happened at on the first episode of this new season. So, looking at the calendar, you will see a big result. I don't know how we did it, but we managed to defeat the champions of Europe on the very first day of the season. Now, if that isn't a statement of intent, then I don't know what is. And it's not like we outperformed them, we played really well or anything. It was a smash and grab, pretty much. They had so many more opportunities. Nicholas Nielsen, hats off to him for being an absolute fucking legend at the back. And then Rodriguez with a brace. Also, big shout out to David De Gea as well, who literally gave us the winner. I'm not even fucking exaggerating on that one. He actually gave us the winner in that situation, so we'll take that as well. In pre-season, it was a little less successive, with 1-1 draw over Villarreal, 1-0 loss to Leverkusen, which should have been 1-0. If you want to go back and watch that, then you'll see why I got very angry. And then 2-0 to Sevilla over us in the final pre-season friendly. So that is where we're at. And looking at the table, we're in second already. We might as well just end the season here. If it was based off of one game, we'd be in the Champions League. Chelsea sit top with a 3-1 win under their belts. Hartlepool in second, Newcastle third. Spurs complete the top four after their first day, with Arsenal, Nottingham Forest and West Ham also getting victories on the opening day of the season. We've got Bournemouth, Brighton, Leicester, Liverpool, Wolves and Man City all getting draws, with Everton, Leeds, Manchester United and Aston Villa all losing, with the relegation zone being Fulham, who also lost 1-0, Norwich, who lost 1-0, and Brentford, who lost 3-1. So that's how the opening day of the season went. I guess it's a fucking memory to remember, a night to never forget at Victoria Park on the opening day of the season. So you gotta love that for the fans and for the players. So today's episode, we'll be back to the usual 5 games, of course. We kick off with an away game at St James's Park to Newcastle United. It doesn't get any easier. We then travel to Plymouth to take on Plymouth Argyle in the, I think it's Carabao Cup round 1 or round 2, away from home. I don't think we've actually ever played Plymouth in this save, because we've kind of just jumped divisions when they've jumped divisions. It's kind of weird. But it's going to be a first time ever matchup, which is mad. We then play Leeds at Victoria Park to end August. We'll have a transfer deadline day. We'll see if we make any more moves there. Following that, we'll head into September, where we'll have an international break followed by West Ham, and then we'll end our episode today away at Goodison Park, taking on the blue side of Liverpool, which is, of course, Everton. So, difficult run of games today, but with the confidence gathered from that first game against Manchester United, it's going to be very, very good. So far, we've yet to make any kind of major signings. I don't think we're going to either. I think the team is ready for Premier League, especially Rodriguez, Roberts, Blanchard. That three there, trio of incredible players are ready to go. With the midfield, I think we're set. We might bring in one more just for numbers, although I do remember now, actually, we did bring some players back off loans for players ended, so we have got options. The only other place I would suggest we strengthen it would have been right back, but we brought in Iago Flores, our only signing so far, to provide competition for Rafael Gomez. And I found a better right back after I'd signed Iago Flores, but we're just going to keep it like this for now. And then we'll maybe go in for that man next year. We're trying to find some transfers and loan deals for some of these guys as well. Shabalala, I want to get involved a lot this year, so I'm wondering, do we loan out Jackson Barlow? And I'm thinking yes. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Shabalala has exciting prospect. He does. So what we're going to do is we're just going to test the waters. We're going to test the waters with a Jackson Barlow loan maneuver. It might be an unpopular one, but Shabalala, we're going to have a Shabalala start the Champions League final. That's a guarantee I made at the start, because we're managed by, of course, Jabu, Shabalala, and we need a top-tier Shabalala to get involved as well. With the Youth Academy, we're going to start that. In fact, we're actually going to start a report now. I think there was a Youth Academy objective where we had to get 30% of the players signed this season in the Academy to be played in... Or, sorry, two players in this season's Academy play 30% of the games next season. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Old Faithful. Bear with me if I can remember where it is. I've played this game for a whole year and I still don't know where everything is. We're going to hire a new scout. We're going to 5-star, 5 stars. We do. Jacob Clayton. Blow some of the budget on him. And he's going to go and see if we can find any more Shabalalas. Any more top tier talents at least. That's what we're going to do for now. So we're not going to do any more than that. I don't really want to go too in depth with Youth Academy. We've got the players we need. And a little update on what we have done quickly before we go into the first game today. This is the these are the sales we have made. Hugo Hansen away. We're going to do it actually in terms of, or at least the latest. Ollie McGregor has gone. Teddy Austin has disappeared as well. Vicente Ojeda has made his way to Valencia, which is one I didn't really want to make because he is quite good, but at the same time, influx of wingers, way too many. Thomas Bishop, another one. He went out loan. He's already grown up to an 80, so he's definitely going to be involved next year if he continues that growth. Galloway on a permanent, unfortunately. Wasn't quite at the level we desired for the Premier League. Reece McGregor on loan. Iago Flores comes in for Omar Hassan at 13.5 million. Hopefully it will work out long term. He's getting paid enough for it to work out. Ascoli take Louis Myers on loan. Hopefully he'll grow like he did last year. Ruben Adams off to Familisal, 5.5 million. Ezra Lucas on loan out to Benfica. He is going to hopefully grow out there. 72 rated already. I think he's got 2 since we moved him out there on loan. Reece Briggs didn't really have the potential, so he's now at Rakow. George Higgins will go out on loan again to Girona. Hopefully come back a top tier goalkeeper. Still got exciting prospects. I'm hoping for a lot from him. And then Hugo Hansen, the final deal so far. 11 million to West Ham. Another one I didn't really want to sell. Again, there's a few that I've not really want to part company with, but we've just got too many players in that position, or we just haven't got really the. I guess, yeah, that's really it. Really, we've got too many players in that situation. We've got way too many wingers still, and there's still a couple out to get moved about. We've got Evan Maguire, Jake Pearson transfer listed. We've got Victor Lindgren loan listed as well. We're also going to put Jackson Ball on the loan list. I'm not 100% sure we're actually going to make him. I can't speak. I'm struggling with my words. Right, we'll start again. But yeah, I'm not sure whether we'll make a loan move for Jackson Barlow. We'll just kind of test the waters. And I don't know. I think we're all right with the 3 wingers, but I want Shabalal to kind of get more of the game time because he's got more of the potential, if that makes sense. So opening today, then we'll get into it. I'll stop spouting shite. We've got Newcastle, but with the news first, Rodriguez nets braces Hartlepool Man United. Rodriguez was in superpower form for Hartlepool United, scoring twice and helped his side to a 2-1 win against Manchester United. Just a reminder, by the way, champions of Europe, and we beat them. All thanks to De Gea, but I'm not gonna, we're not gonna put that in the fucking headline, are we? Ginter has signed for Newcastle, could be making his debut. Flores hoping to improve after last debut. I thought he did well dealing with Rashford as much as he could, to be honest. Shabalala will want to see more from his new man after Flores put in a subpar performance his first outing. Flores spoke about his disappointment with his own display. Wasn't happy with how I did out there, to be honest. It's early days for me, though. And we've got Blanchard being linked to Real Madrid. Again, if the right offer comes in, I might be forced into a sale. I have a ready-made replacement for if that does occur. For anyone who intrigued in what that ready-made replacement would be, it would be a big money move for Eric Verigniak, who is the regen of Robert Lewandowski. But he's got exciting prospect. I think potentially be special, actually, maybe. He would take this squad to the next level, I think, and he would definitely be the man that I would go for. Either him or Serrano. But I think Serrano is more centre forward than a striker. Let's take a look at his shooting stats. He actually could probably be moulded into a striker. Juan Carlos Serrano. Rejected bids from Monaco and Bayern. I'd probably reject us then as well. But anyway, that's a thing to think about if the offer does come in. If it doesn't come in, then that's absolutely fine. We'll keep him around. I'm not even fussy about that. But if it's like over like 130 million or something ridiculous that we could get from him, if we can get a monumental fee for him, then I will definitely be entertaining it. Newcastle got a stacked squad, but so do we. Rotate it a little bit. I'm going to start Shabalala. He's going to get a big leap of faith put on him here. But the rest of the squad, I think, remains unchanged, except Gomez comes in, of course. I was planning on bringing in Oriana, Who do we be up against? We'd be up against Anthony. I think we're going to leave Moffat there. I think Moffat probably more capable of dealing with the wing wizard. So this is the team we've got today. Nielsen in goal, Moffat and Gomez as the fullbacks, Chavez and Bold the centre backs, Diop CDM slash centre mid, Maresca centre mid slash cam, Wilson off the left, Shabalala off the right. See what he can do in his first Premier League start. With Blanchard Rodriguez sitting up top, Rodriguez captain on the side, of course. A brilliant opening display against Manchester United. Can he continue that today? This is a very good Newcastle side. They've got Martinez, Balde, Koundé, Ginter, Lacroix. They've got Almada, Vitinha, and Pellegrini in the midfield, and they've got Saint-Maximin, Anthony as the wingers, with Andre Silva up top. I'm not reading every Premier League team out, by the way. I'm just kind of factoring in what we're coming up against. Newcastle have a unit of a squad, and it might be difficult to travel to St James's Park and get anything. But if anyone can, it's the team that just beat the Champions League winners. So I guess the first game of today at St James's Park is Newcastle United versus Hartlepool United. I am intrigued, to say the least, I think. $150 career wins for Jabu Shabalala now. En route to the Premier League level. Vitinha Tifo at St James's Park. It is Emi Martinez. I was wondering who the Martinez was. I thought Emi Martinez might have retired. It's Fabio Silva up top. I thought it might have been Andre Silva. That bench is stacked as well. Fucking hell. We've got our own bunch of Titans, our own players ready to go. Musanguli Shabalala making his Premier League debut. Obviously had minutes in the game against United, but his first start is what I really meant. Right. I know what I mean, even if nobody else does. Duncan Wilson felt quite good against United. Did have to come up against Martinez on his cutting run-ins, but, you know, that's why he was unable to break through. Given our game today, if it doesn't work out, we still have time to use the window for a left winger. We still have Pelletier as an option. First chance goes Newcastle's way. Not enough, I guess, leather on it by Pellegrini. Bear with me. Why does it always get texted right when I'm starting streaming? Right, Moffat out to Wilson. Let's see what he can do against Newcastle. We'll play it back out to Moffat. Right post. Oh, it's an awful cross. The idea was there, but the execution evidently was not. Shabalala wins the header. I think Blanchard was offside. Or Rodriguez, or whoever that is. I honestly don't know at this point. It might have been Maresca, for all I know. Anthony gets past Moffat. In towards Silva, and now I think that's easily savable. I think that was a really easy save to make. I'm a bit upset that the save hasn't been made. It was good build-up play, but at the near post, I think it has to be saved. I think it has to be saved there by Pellegrini. By Nielsen from Pellegrini's shot. And Newcastle hit Hartlepool. Sucker punch inside minutes here at St James's Park. Kind of annoying because I thought we might show the same kind of qualities we've shown against United, but we've just folded early here. It's our first trip away in the Premier League, to be fair. The United victory was at home. front of our own fans. I am a little bit annoyed that that save wasn't made. I'm going to be 100% with you. But at the same time, I'm not expecting perfection. Christ almighty. Newcastle are feeling it. We're not quite feeling it. Could have been 2-0 there. Fabio Silva just over the top of the goal. Eddie Howe thought it would be 2-0. Nielsen to Bull. Chavez. Now Diop. Trying to find a way to play around Newcastle. Like I said, they've got a stacked squad. They're a really good team. I don't remember what position they finished in the Prem last year. I think they were mid-table. But with this team, either they've improved it or they're just underwhelmed. Because this team is stacked to fuck. This team shouldn't be finishing mid-table. Sam Maximan. Tackled by Gomez. It's going to be a Newcastle throw. Billy Bull gets to tackle him, but he's getting pressed. I'm pressing to clear it, but it's just not going to do it. There I go. Pass to Maresca. Good enough. Maresca. I wanted that to go to Shabalala, but that's okay. It will do now. Blanchard. Not enough options in the area. Shabalala. Out back to Blanchard. Into Diop. Now Blanchard again. Tried to drill it. Didn't work. Tried to aim it towards the bottom corner. It did not go to fruition there. Good build-up play, but we're going to need a bit more if we're going to get a result out of this Newcastle game. Don't expect results every game, by the way. We are going to lose quite a few. It's our first season in the Premier League. First game away. It's not going to be easy to get results everywhere. I'm aware of that. I'm presuming we'll probably win about the same amount as we lose. Kind of area. Bull's going to knock that back to Nielsen. We'll go out to Gomez. Oh, no, Bull went and got it. Never mind then. Shabalala. Needs to show he can do it at this level. He doesn't do well there. Wonder if Bar... See, that's what I mean in it. Like, we're not really committed to load if Shabalala's not really ready yet. I can't believe that bullshit. 2-0. It could be a case of sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's 2-0 to the Geordies at the moment. It's headed away. I was aiming it at Diop. It's locked onto Maresca. It's come all the way back in. Fabio Silva has an easy shot. Nobody's closing him down. My defender's still on the floor. It's a beautiful finish. But what I was saying earlier about the BS, it's kind of like the BS of the header not going to the correct player that I've aimed at. Newcastle running the show here so far. Not a fan of it. Hopefully this doesn't show what's to come with our away form. I'm hoping we can... Oh my fucking days. It just doesn't feel like we're clicking at the moment. Anthony. Tackling Moffat, and I'm Moffat with throw at Chavez. Duncan Wilson. Don't get me wrong, I know that Duncan Wilson runs what work against every defence, or maybe many defences in the Prem, but we're going to give it a try anyway. Oh. Get the head to it with Maresca. Throw it to Newcastle in the end, the cross just going too far. Switch to my player that I didn't tell you to switch to. Thank you. Let's try to commit my centre back out when I didn't ask it to. Gomez does well with some Maximan there, and it'll be a goal kick. Hartlepool. There's the goal again from Fabio Silva. It was a well taken finish, but I just wish the header would aim at the correct player, you know. Basics of this game, I wish they would work, you know. Nielsen to Bull, and now up to Chavez. Moffat into Wilson. Oh, good tackle, Kunde. It's going to be easy for him to beat Kunde today. Wilson will go again, though. Rodriguez. Diop. Off the edge of the area. Tested Martinez, but he holds on. not had enough attacking really to do anything to this scoreline at the moment, which favours Newcastle. Moffat closes down Anthony initially. The ball bounces back through to the Brazilian. Chavez closes it down. And now it's going to be another goal for Newcastle, because God forbid I defend and get the reward for it, you know? It's interesting that I'm just trying to defend and the game's like, oh, try again, mate. I'm not getting too mad because I know there's going to be games like this. If it sounds like 7-0 or something, I will be mad. So I'm defending. I'm trying to switch off Chavez there while he's continuously running. I don't know why it continues him running and why it doesn't switch me. It's an interesting one. Nielsen gets beaten again. And it's looking more and more like that United game was a fluke, which obviously it was. Still a lot of work to do with this team in the Premier League. Can't do it all in one season, unfortunately. So it's maybe a season of just making sure we are a Premier League outfit, and next season we push on to bigger and better things. Yup, would you like to move? I know you're a CDM, mate, but you like to move forward usually. So can you move forward there? Also Fabio Silva, luckily to Douglas Moffat, who can probably bring it away. Wilson, don't know why it's taking a year and a half, but Blanchard gets the pass. Rodriguez, Maresca, got one back. It's a consolation at the moment, but this could bring the game back to life. Fernando Maresca, just moving back to the halfway line, we'll go again. Good play, and it's a good finish by Maresca, just slotting it into the bottom left under the sprawling Emi Martinez. 1-0. Is what I would like to say a scoreline is, but in realism, it's 3-1. So goal back, however. Maybe some confidence. Might inspire something from this team attacking wise. It's a good finish, good play from the boys as well. Chabala's getting hounded here. Ball, oh right, okay. Why's my setback done that then? Chavez blocks, second ball grabbed by Nielsen. Why is my... Right, so when I do the ball with Bull there, it's a cross-field diagonal ball cross. Why has he intercepted it then? 3-1 to Newcastle at the break. And the thing is, with Hartlepool, it's going to be a bumpy ride against some teams. And it's going to be easy days against other teams. Today, it's one of those bumpy rides. 3-1 to Newcastle. Pellegrini, Silva and San Maximan were the goals for the black and white side of Newcastle United. And consolation so far for us coming from Fernando Maresca. It's a draw so far between Brentford and Manchester City at the Brentford Community Stadium. 1-1 there. Whereas we are losing 3-1, which is kind of expected. We're not going to win every game, and that fluke against Man United will not rub off on every game ever. But it has felt a bit clunky and a bit shit today, to be honest with you. 59 to 41 in terms of possession in favour of Hartlepool. However, 7 shots to 4 and 2.1 expected goals to 0.7 in favour of Newcastle. Wondering, do we want to change anything yet? I think we'll leave it for now. Chabala has been pretty much non-existent. Not been able to use him. Probably not the game to use him. Maybe should have used him against Plymouth. That's where Barlow's going to have his match. That ball doesn't get there. Are you on fucking... Okay. San Maximan versus Gomez here. Turns inside. Ball into Almada. It's a tackle. It's saved by Nielsen. So I've got the ball there, and the game has just decided to ignore it. Fabio Silva looking for a second. Nielsen at the near post this time, ready to be called into action. Corner to the home side, and they're going to go short. Because all Premier League sides seem to go short from corners. Anthony to deliver, perhaps. Had to play it short to Almada, which was obviously the play. Ball blocks. And the second attempt held by Nielsen. Have you got a counter on here, perhaps? Duncan Wilson. Inside to block. I've won this. No, I've won it. Like, I've done the pass bad with Wilson, but I won the slide tackle there, and you heard it. So why on fucking earth is that not coming to my possession again? Moffat closing it down. It's a difficult day for the boys away from home. Can I switch to Bull? No? Right, cool. Let's switch me to Diop instead. Chavez wasn't getting onto Fabio Silva there. I was trying to get Bull to come across and maybe block it. And the game decided, oh, we'll switch to Diop for you. It was about 5 yards away. Luckily, it's a shot over from the Newcastle striker. And we get away with it again. Although I can't say we've got away with it today. We are 3-1 down. Chabalala inside to Blanchard. Pretty sure Rodriguez was offside. Rescott. Blanchard. Chabalala is closed down. Maybe this wasn't the team for him to make his debut against. He's been very... I'd say he's very invisible, but Newcastle have been good enough to keep him invisible. And not let's use him as an option. I've aimed that for Gomez, and it's gone to Diop there. Because it was easier just for them to get the ball back, I suppose. Billy Bull with a tackle. Now Wilson. Ball in to Blanchard. I was meant to go back out to Wilson. I aimed it back out to Wilson, but it tried to go to Rodriguez there. Blocked. Chabalala. Try to turn it back into anyone. It's gone to Maresca. Rodriguez. Fucking hell, we are shit today. We are struggling. It's not very good. Sam Maximan coming off. We're going to bring some changes on as well. Chabalala. You've not been it today, mate. Oh, maybe try you again, but it's just felt a bit off. Hoping he's not a failed player for that performance, but he probably isn't. It's his first game. I bring on Hobbs. A bit more attacking in the midfield. Oh, man. Well, it's going to be our first loss. Which I'm not surprised about. Newcastle are very good. I'd like to believe this team has it in us to bring it back to 3-all, but we're very new to the Premier League scene. I don't think comebacks happen nearly as much as they do in the Championship. Hobbs. Going to get out to Wilson just about. Also, Madueke came on for Sam Maximan. Anyone interested in the changes there? Hobbs. Oh, couldn't find a way in past LaCroix. Wilson. Goes inside one. Goes inside two. He wants to fire a shot off there, but just can't. And that's a counter attack for Newcastle. Okay. I thought I got a foot in there. I might be wrong. I feel like Chavez putting a challenge on Silva there. Oh no, I kicked his foot. Okay, cool. I love it when you think you put a challenge in, but it turns out you just kicked their foot and it just continues on as if nothing's happened. Again, it's been another day for Wilson where he's been fun to cut off the wing with, but at the same time hasn't had an end product just yet. We've got Pelletier. We'll give him a go. Probably next Premier League game. Oh Christ almighty, it's great movement. Madueke. Spilt again by Nielsen. If he could stop spilling it, that would be marvellous. Nearly 4-1 Newcastle. Rodriguez. Wilson. Oh fuck. I've pressed the pass button. I've just pressed the pass button. The game has decided I've not pressed the pass button. And ultimately, we've lost the ball again. Madueke. Interesting to have on the left hand side. It's worked to get past Gomez. Worked to get in, but the 1-2 there. Madueke was offside for the 2. Make a couple more changes. Not that it'll matter at this point. I think we've Said goodbye to our undefeated record. We'll put Oriana up here. I don't think it'll work, but we'll drop him back ever so slightly. I meant to put Pelletier on the bench, but I forgot. Oriana for Wilson. Next time I'll make sure we have Pelletier in the lineup. I thought I did, which is why I didn't check, but maybe I should have. Ball, good interception. There might be late drama on here. I'm not bringing on Carpenter. I don't think we need him today. Oh my days. Tackle Billy Bull. Another good performance from him today, despite the whole team not being fantastic. Not to mention that I think Nielsen's probably got a bit of a blame here today. That first shot from Pellegrini that he didn't save kind of set the tone for this one, in my mind. Oh, tried to play it into Rodriguez. Ginter intercepts. He intercepts it. I put a tackle in and I don't get the ball. Pep. I'll be surprised. Chavez, good tackle. I was trying to switch to him before it went to Gomez again, but we move. Oriana, not going to get there. Head of LaCroix. Playing that position for the last 16 minutes or so anyway, so I'm not expecting anything from him. It's just I forgot to bring Pelletier and I didn't want Wilson on the pitch for the whole 90. So it's he's kind of been scapegoated into play left wing there. Rodriguez. He's got the ability to do this on his own. He's got Blanchard in the middle, but the pass is so damn slow and I don't know why. And Emi Martinez comes to claim it. Oh, fuck off. He's turned me really well there. Chavez wins the ball, and the game just decides he's going to get back instantly. And then Chavez doesn't even aim it to my player. I fucking don't know, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm aiming it as crisply as I physically can, and the game is saying, no, you're not, mate. It's a substitution. I think Koundé came off and Itsur came on. It was Sergio Gomez. Diop. Oriana, we might get one more back just for, you know, parity. Oriana ball in, Blanchard. Oh, he got Martinez. I mean, I thought Martinez was going to catch that, but he had Martinez on strings there. Corner to Hartlepool to end the game. It will be a loss, unfortunately. But will it be 3-1 or will it be 3-2? The second half had been really good. It's the first half that let us down. Ball in. It was aimed at Roberts, which is not obviously where I'd like to have done it. Hobbs takes a shot on. It's blocked. It might even be 4-1 if we're not careful. Ref will probably give him time for this as well. No, he won't. Fair enough. Well, it's at James's Park. It's a 3-1 loss. And like I said, I'm not expecting brilliant performances every game. It's our first season in the Premier League. We're just getting used to it. But ultimately, it's that first half, and honestly, it's Nicholas Nielsen that's let us down there. We won that second half, or we didn't win the second half. It was 0-0 in the second half. I thought Maresca scored in the second half, I can't lie. Pellegrini, Silva, and Saint-Maximin, the goal scorers for Newcastle. We had one back through Fernando Maresca, but it wasn't enough to inspire a comeback, unfortunately. That's the way she blows as it goes, I guess. Taking a look at the stats. 58-42 in terms of possession in favour of ourselves, but 14 shots to 8 and 3 expected goals to 1.4. Probably the correct result for Newcastle United, even if some of the goals felt a little, you know. Man of the match goes to Billy Bull, 7.4. Did what he could at the back, only could do so much. 7.1 from Moffat as well, he does alright. Nielsen with 7, I don't know if I agree with that. I guess he did sharpen up in the second half, but the first half performance was what really let us down. So I'm not sure if I agree with that. Rodriguez an assist at 6.7. You'd expect a bit more from him. Maresca as well, the goal at 6.7. He did what he could for as long as he could. But you'd expect a little bit more for some of these players, especially some of the more established players in this lineup. As for the home side, it was Fabio Silva that got man of the match. A goal and 2 assists for the Portuguese striker. He gets a 9.1. I think he's Portuguese. I'll have to fact check that now. I might have got it wrong. 8.6 for Alan St. Maximin with a goal as well off the left for the Frenchman, with Lorenzo Pellegrini getting the other goal. 8.2 there. Taking a look at the rest of the ratings. I'm kind of taking a look at their overalls as well, just to see how good they all really are, and they're all very good. Emi Martinez 6.6, 3 shots on his goal, 2 saves, 1 conceded, and their assist coming from Vitinha 6.8. Well, it's unfortunate, but it's the way she goes sometimes. But ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up the first game of today's episode. It's the post-match interview. City ended up beating Brentford. I'm not surprised there. One is Manchester City, and one is Brentford. Don't look happy at all. Maybe that's because we lost, mate. Professional, but when you lose, you're unhappy. We're going to be saying this a lot of the season, but you can't win every week. Are you happy with Blanchard's form? He didn't do that great, but I mean, he's doing really well, I guess. He got 6.6, I believe. Let's focus on how to improve. Let's not go negative here. Let's try and keep it upbeat. They're kind of treating us like we should be winning the league with some of these questions. But in all reality, we are a mid-table at best team. We're just trying to consolidate our spot in the Premier League rather than going for anything mad. Transfer offer for Jake Pearson is Yannick Haas at 730k. If they call it an even 2 milli, then we can probably proceed in those terms. That'll be nice. This kid probably is another one that's going places, to be honest. It's, again, the influx of wingers. They've accepted 2 million. Which is fine. Casera Sport going to take Jake Pearson. I'm sure he'll go on to bigger and better things as well. Fran Marino could be on his way out to Getafe. We've got Pope possibly going out on loan to Freiburg. Well, so we do have some things going on. And Jackson Barlow's happy to be loaned out, which is fine, because I'm happy to loan him out. We'll just see in terms of what happens with Shabalala, what we're going to do about that yet. Winterthur coming with an offer for Jake Pearson as well. Again, we'll say it's 2 million. We accepted 2 million from Casera Sport, so the 2 million tag remains for you lads as well. If you can off it up, you are in with a chance, mate. Winterthur will take that. Our two teams fighting over the signature of Jake Pearson. The Thomas Pope loan deal has been rejected, which is great. I love it. I love it when I want to get a player to grow out on loan and everyone just rejects him for some reason. But this is a big departure, and it's a difficult one because Fran Marino, actually a good player, just I couldn't give him the game time because Maresca was popping off, Cochran was popping off, and he's not a defensive midfielder, so he couldn't take the place of Diop, who was also very good. It's a good option to have, but I think we got the best out of him that we could. And on loan, he seemed better than what he was at the club. If that makes sense. Like, he's probably better away from the club, I guess is what I'm trying to say. 23.5 million was the fee. We got a B rating for it. He's off to Getafe. Not too surprised there. Pearson, transfer talks, and Casera Sport have not decided to sign him Fran Marino is gone. Rafa Contreras offer from Bologna. No, thank you. Now up next is a game against Plymouth, which will give us a chance to see some of these players in action that we're maybe potentially loaning out. So that'd be good to see as well. I wonder if a player chat here is asking if he's going to get game time. Yeah, Prince Ibrahim will get his shot here. Definitely. I want to see what he's about. We have two 6'6" centre backs, which is going to be risky business, but it could be fun as well. So taking a look at the news there before we go into the second match of the episode against Plymouth Argyle. Maresca's first goal of the season, not enough. Maresca opened his account for the season, but his effort couldn't help his side avoid defeat at the hands of Newcastle United. Liverpool beat Arsenal, Fulham lost to Norwich, and who will make the biggest impact in 2028 out of the strikers? Kylian Mbappe, Phil Foden, Vinicius Junior, and Erling Haaland are the players being shown here. But I gotta say, Carlos Rodriguez might be up there too, you know. We just think that Mbappe's probably going to be 30 in this season. Fucking hell. Team of the week. We don't have anybody in there, unfortunately, which is not surprising, but the players that made it from Newcastle, Lorenzo Pellegrini and Fabio Silva. Interesting talents in there as well. And the Champions League groups will be decided soon as well. Of course, we ain't in there. Loan opportunity for Barlow. Highly rated Jackson Barlow has been made available for loan by Hartlepool United. The young right winger is said to have a bright future in the game. His club have taken steps to give him first team experience away from the club. But Shabalala sees the player as a vital part of the team's future, so there's no indication that a loan can be made permanent. We'll see how he grows, I guess, is kind of what I'm saying here. Some more signings. Fran Marino goes to Getafe. Getafe have signed 22-year-old attacking midfielder Fran Marino from Hartlepool for a fee in the region of 23.5 million. The Getafe manager was delighted to capture Marino from under the noses of a number of clubs and looks to give his new signing giving his team a welcome boost during the season. The Getafe boss said, "Our fans are in with a treat for this lad. He's going to be a great addition to his club, and I can see him fitting in perfectly with what we're trying to achieve in this organisation." So goodbye from Marino. Nothing but the best for you, mate, but it's just a difficult situation, really. Jean-Claude Todibo has gone to Marseille. Gianluca Mancini off to Monza. Amabama Dele going to Wolfsburg with Varric Colosio. He's gone to Sassuolo anyway, and Akanji has signed for Genoa as well. So that's where we're at. And of course, England won the Euros for anyone who's intrigued at that. Our market value rises again. Hold on, what? The most recent valuation of Hartlepool is expected to establish that the club is now worth in the region of 546.61 million, a significant increase on the previous benchmark of 417.54 million. This is great news for the fans and for the manager, Jabu Shabalala, as it's a clear demonstration of strong leadership and on and off the field, and may well mean more funds can be made available to attract world-class talent to the club. I'm hoping so. We're up next, Plymouth Argyle. This is where I have to make a second side. I mean, we've got a second side, but I think we're going to have to refresh the second side. We're going to do it real quick here in the team sheets. So Duncan, obviously. On the left here, we'll have Oriana. We'll go with Edra Jennings, actually. It's not what I want to do. I don't want to put Diop at centre back, although I do want to try that at some point. I don't know when it would be, though. Ibrahim comes in. Iago Flores can have a run out. You can tell I've not edited it in a while because Moffat was still right back. Midfielders, who we want on the mids? We don't really have any defensive midfield. I guess Cochrane can start back there. And then I guess we'll go with... Who do we go with? We'll go with Jasper Wheeler, see what he's about. Off the right, we're going to go with Barlow, because I said we would. If I can find them. Unless his loan deal's already gone through. I say his loan deal's already gone through. He's not been offered one yet. Pelletier off the left. And then with strikers, Carpenter and Carlson sound about right. If I can find Carpenter on the bench. Nielsen, yeah. Rodriguez, just in case. He's going to be the just in case substitution. I've got a few just in cases, just in case, I guess. We'll roll with that. Sounds about right to me. So it's going to be a team, the second team at the moment, and it's going to be a team we're going to use today against Plymouth. Cochrane's the captain of it, which makes sense, I think. Just make sure we click the right team here. I'm just making sure he's captain material. It's between him and Contreras, and I think it's got to be Cochrane. Prince Ibrahim, by the way, just a little fact check on him. 85 pace, decent defensive stats, 5-star weak foot, high attacking work rate, 6'6". I'm hoping he's going to be fun to use. So we'll see what happens here. So this is going to be a team we use against Plymouth Argyle in the second round, I think it is. I didn't even check what round it was. But we're in the Carabao Cup against Plymouth Argyle anyway. Duncan in goal, Jennings and Flores as the fullbacks, Contreras and Ibrahim as the centre-back, Cochrane and Wheeler as the midfielders with Cochrane captain in the side, Pelletier off the left, Barlow off the right with Carlson and Carpenter leading the line. It's a strong enough team that should be dispatching this team with no issue. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if we fuck it up because it is a very rotated team. But anyway, in this round of the Carabao Cup, it's Plymouth Argyle versus Hartlepool United. I don't remember their stadium name. I'll go Google it in a minute. Let's get into it. While this loads up, we'll be Googling the name of the Plymouth Argyle Stadium. We actually haven't played them, I don't think, of my recollection, in this whole series. Home Park is what the stadium's called. I think I should know that. I feel like I should know that. A break from the league action, which I don't really mind, to be honest. We've won one, lost one in the league so far, beaten the Champions League winners at home to the shock of everyone. But then we lost to Newcastle 3-1, which is a bit more expected. I mean, it's loud fans here at Home Park being visited by a Premier League side now. Just 4 years ago we were in League 2. And now we are Prem. And we have got one hell of a lineup, and just in case, we've got some big names on the bench. We brought them on the off chance we need a bit of saving, which I hope we don't. I really hope we don't. With this team, we should be able to see it through. If you're wondering, the reason why I haven't done kit numbers is because there's no kit numbers that need doing. We've only signed Iago Flores. I'm happy to have him with the number 13. Thing is, I thought we'd be going signing crazy through this window, but a lot of these players are ready for the Premier League. Or at least will be ready as the season goes on. So I'm kind of okay with it for now. We will probably look at options just on the off chance. Jennings into Pelletier. Sends it through to Carlson. Could find his first goal here. Good save, Parks. Carpenter was there as an option. It'd be good to see what Carlson's capable of, because he has got the pace. And he's got 90 finishing, so he definitely has the shooting ability. Cochrane, the captain, on the corner, so they're going to look for Prince Ibrahim here. Whether it works is a different matter. Ibrahim! Oh, he couldn't get the header somehow, despite him 6-6. Barlow. Tricking his way through. Tried a little bit too much there. I don't know if I put Shabalala on the bench, but I hope I have. Maybe sub him on. A bit more confidence against this kind of opposition. Carlson can't Keep the ball under pressure. Plymouth will be going for it, of course. They will. One of their only opportunities for an actual, I can't say champion or trophy, I guess, but definitely a cup run. They've been drawn against us, and despite our rotation, I still think we've got more than enough to see this one out without much issue. I'd be surprised if we conceded. We like to concede, but shouldn't be too many, hopefully. Oh, Carpenter, mate. Ah, that's an awful miss. Oh, shit, man. Just sliced it with his left foot. Should let it come onto his right and just buried it to the bottom left corner. That's fucking shit. I really wanted off of that. Belletti try to put pressure on here. I mean, we can't get too complacent, because Plymouth could still pull something off here. Cup upsets are a thing. Good interception by Prince Ibrahim. Barlow. Press pass, and it's just done it as soon as I got tackled. I hate this game. Cheris just brutishly tackling. It doesn't matter though. They're going to get the ball. Flores. Out to Wheeler. Carpenter now. Barlow. Going to get the return ball to Luca Carpenter. Carlson in the centre. Oh, it's a heavy touch. Lets him down. A little disappointed that we're not 1-0 up yet, to be honest, boys. Can't lie. We got 1-0 down, and that really will be upsetting. Good interception by Jennings. It looked like both my centre-backs committed there, but question for them. Good tackle, Prince Ibrahim, and now he's going to run out with it. Well, he feels fast. He is quite fast for a 6'6", isn't he? Does go quite smoothly with it. Ibrahim again. Into Cochrane. I think Carson was just off. It doesn't matter anyway. He's lost the ball with shit touch. That's because of the sliders more than anything, I think. Jennings now needs to catch up to right here. Can. Jennings in desperate need of a low move. Can't keep up with the Plymouth players. God knows. I was thinking of using Oriana, but I thought he might just be too good for this kind of level. Moffat definitely is, so don't really want to use Nkosi again. I'd like to get him offloaded. If he doesn't get offloaded, he probably gets released, to be honest. Should have been offloaded seasons ago. Nothing against the guy, it's just he should have been caught seasons ago, is my point. He's like our Phil Jones. How he's still on the books is beyond me. Try to switch. Harder to try to switch to the right player and actually defend the attack. Shots easily saved by Duncan. I think that's the first Plymouth effort of the day. And it's a tame one for Logan Duncan to gather. Not who I've aimed it for. Carlson. Yellow card. It's not who I've aimed it for. I've not even aimed it for Carlson, so I'm not really entirely sure what the game's doing there. It's a booking anyway. I'm not disagreeing with the booking, as I'm at crystal clear. I'm disagreeing with the fact the balls tried to go to Jesper Carlson, because that's dumb and not what I did. I'm very upset about it. Ibrahim would win the header had he been in position, but he also wasn't meant to be there because he's centre back. Iago Flores, good tackle, just can't get the ball away. Connolly, it's held by Duncan. Plymouth definitely up for it. You can tell this is our rotated side. Obviously a few players would start. Cochrane maybe the only one actually. Oh, Carlson, get off your arse, man. Stop trying to slide in. I say as I press the X button. Flores gets that sorted. He could do well against United. He sure as hell do well against Plymouth, right? We'd hope. Jasper Wheeler inside to Carpenter. Now Carlson. Got the pace. I need to stop sliding because he's on the yellow already and I'm just getting annoyed. I'm going to end up getting him sent off. Need to stop the sliding. Good close down by Cochrane. Keeps the ball under pressure. Carpenter. Wheeler. Oh, he's just closed down. Too many Plymouth defenders. They're playing a 5-back, which is hard to break down, but the Plymouth Argyle, I think they're League One. Potentially Championship. Either way, we should be beating these. And we're still 0-0 as it comes towards the break. Which is concerning. But I guess for Plymouth, it's a really good result. Barlow. Referee. If that's not a yellow card, that's going to be just a warning, isn't it? Oh, this game's a joke, man. Mine's a yellow card, but it's a warning when he does the exact same thing. Not a yellow card for the commentators, apparently, even though they went for the back of me. So where she goes. Right, Wheeler, we're just going to play it off to, hopefully, Carpenter. There we go. The reason I said hopefully Carpenter is because it might not have gone to the correct player. Oh, come on! Tom Barlow's weak foot as well, but that surely should find the back of the net. Like Diop, curious about what the plan is. Ball could come in from Jack Cochrane again. Now Prince Ibrahim, hopefully a target. It's in for Jackson Barlow instead. I don't know what Ibrahim's movement was, to be honest, because he went way back. And it went close post. Barlow nearly finding a goal again. We're going to go into this game at half-time in 0-0. I can't believe this. We haven't put a ball past Plymouth yet. Christ. Can't have enough time to go again. 0-0 at home park. Not what you want from your boys. But nothing to worry about just yet, I don't think. Letty's not really been involved. It's been a struggle for him to get involved. Nil-nil at the break. It's a bit disappointing, if I'm being honest. Take a look around the grounds then. All these games are at their hour mark. Northampton leading Middlesbrough 1-0. Swindon Town leading Luton 1-0. Fair enough. Might be a couple of shocks on here. Southampton leading Charlton Athletic 2-0. 1-0 to Brentford over Fleetwood Town. 1-1 between Accrington and Nottingham Forest. 1-0 to Exeter over Cheltenham. 1-1 between Peterborough and Fulham. 2-0 to QPR over Grimsby. 2-1 to West Brom over Oxford United. 1-0 to Wolves over Blackpool. 2-0 to Aston Villa over Coventry. 1-1 between Burnley and Leicester. And then 1-0 to Crystal Palace over Bristol City. As it stands, it's 0-0 here at home park. It's not like we haven't tried. 50-50 turns possession. 4 shots to 3 in favour of Hartlepool with 2.1 expected goals to 0.4. The breakthrough will surely come, you would hope, right? Let's get to the second half and see if I'm correct. I'd like to just get a goal straight out the gate, to be honest. Jennings. Lettier. Chips off of Carlson. I maybe should have just taken on myself and Pelletier. Did a really good run. Contreras, I don't... What? I tried to win a header with Contreras and it just keeps him running. What the fuck is this game? Poor pass. Wheeler picks up the ball. He's been alright today, you know. Hopefully getting another loan for him. Definitely a player I'd like to see how he goes. Cochrane. Oh, genuinely, fuck off. Maybe I should have put it into the path of Carpenter, but that should be 1-0. This goes to penalty shootout, by the way. I'm fuming. Carlson wins it. Pelletier picks up the loose ball. Carlson. Carpenter's offside. Can someone tell me why Carpenter's offside? It's Plymouth. He doesn't need to run offside. It's not deep. Oh, I've committed my centre back. That time I knew I was doing it, though. Jennings, good tackle, but can't keep the ball. The bounce. Not go well there. Pelletier can get it from Contreras. Now Carlson. No opportunity for the young striker. Oh, I'm trying to place it as well. I try and power it, doesn't work. Try and place it, doesn't work. This goalkeeper's got it red for some reason today. Cochrane. Towards Ibrahim. It doesn't quite make it to him, which is annoying. Barlow. Carlson. Oh, he's saved again. It wasn't the greatest of opportunities, to be fair. But it was a great opportunity. It just wasn't a great shot from said opportunity. I should probably word that better. Still yet to score past Plymouth Argyle. Are you serious, video game? Don't. I swear if they score. Alright, Duncan, thank God. Duncan, I beg. Duncan, if you concede to Plymouth, I think your contract's getting torn up, mate. Being real. Nothing against Plymouth, it's just we should be beaten though. Oh, fucking move out of the way. Carson will keep it in play. Inside, Pelletier. Oh man! Why? Why can't we score? Contreras moves like a fucking JCB, dude. Caught by Duncan. It's 0-0 still here at home park. And I'm wondering, do we have to bring out the big guns? I don't really want to. Oh, fuck. Wheeler's been good today as well. I'm hoping he doesn't fall apart towards the end of this game. Maybe bring him off before he can. Carlson, one-on-one. I don't know if I'm able to play this video game, you know, boys. I think I might just be shit. You can bring on Shabalala. In fact, no, we're not, because Barlow's been alright today. Bring Oriana at left back spot, because Jennings just can't even keep up with League 1/Championship wingers, so God forbid. Let's got Oriana have some pace there. Players might be thinking they can do something here now. And the thing is, they actually probably could. Pelletier, stay on side, fella. I mean, you stay on side, I respect it, but it just intercepts it really well. 20 minutes left and it's still 0-0 at home park. Blocked by Ibrahim. Contreras is running away from it. Can someone explain why that's happening when I'm trying to direct him towards it? I can't get the ball away. I'm going to scream. I'm actually going to scream. I think I've decided. We're going for a screaming attack. Change for Plymouth as Boney comes on for Zoo. And we have Jennings and Wheeler for Oriana and Hobbs. I can't believe we're actually struggling. Ball in. Should be held by Duncan. Counter-attack perhaps now. Ibrahim out to Hobbs. Does have good amount of pace, Bobby Hobbs. Carpenter's run offside. Hold your mate, I'm not going to lie to you, mate. You're a Premier League quality striker going up against a League 1 defence. Just hold your fucking run. Hold your horses, mate. There's no need to run like an idiot, is there? No, there isn't. Is the answer. Oh man, Randall's had an injury for Plymouth. It's my least. I apologise for the injury if I was the one that did it, but not my main concern. Ibrahim closed it down, and then it won't let me. I actually can't believe this video game. I can't believe it. You saw me block with Ibrahim there. Why didn't it let me stay as him? We're actually going to lose to I don't want to do this career mode anymore, man. I know I said if Duncan concedes, his contract to be torn up, but I'm blaming the entire video game there. I just watch Prince Ibrahim here. I just reckon I'm not blaming him either. Blocks it initially, and then runs away, because I can't get to him. I'm trying to switch back to him, so I can close the shot down. But the game will not let me, and now we're losing to Plymouth Argyle. Oh, Sally with the goal. Could be an early Carabao Cup exit again, boys. I can't believe this fucking game. We're actually gonna. I don't understand. How can we beat Manchester United and lose to Plymouth? I'm hoping we get an equaliser or something, but defending for their lives now, there will be. I've pressed A to pass it, and it's not registered again. Can I switch to Contreras? No. Right. Didn't want to, you know. Oh, why? I think we have to have either Blanchard or Rodriguez starting every game now, because this Carlson... Oh, yeah, lovely. Bounced awkwardly off my player. Switch to... Oh my god. Switch to Hobbs when he's right there next to it. You want to automatically switch off my players. How about you automatically switch onto him when I need them there? Pelletier, please, I beg. Carlson, please, I beg. I don't know. I don't know, boys. I don't know if I want to do this career mode anymore. I'm undecided on it. These guys couldn't score in a brothel at the moment. Offside, of course he is. Why would he keep himself onside? He's a little prick. Carpenter, I'm aware you got potential to be special, mate. But I thought I meant special isn't a good player. I'm gonna lose my mind. We're gonna get knocked out by Plymouth. I can't believe it. The header won't go to my player either. Why would it? You know, I've only aimed at him. Probably get no injury time as well to try and get an equaliser, which we shouldn't even have to get an equaliser. Should have scored about 3 by now. Ibrahim closed it down. 3 minutes, of course. Not a lot of time. Oh my god! I'm gonna fucking throw this whole team! How was that gone wide? I fucking hate this game. We're actually going to get knocked out by Plymouth. Oh, fuck off. Only I could beat Man United and then lose to Plymouth within about a week and a half. Fuck off, bruv. I'm so pissed off. They're just going to yeet it. Contreras, please win that. Carlson. Carpenter. Pass it, you cunt! Oh my god! I can't play this fucking game. I genuinely can't play this. Why am I pressing the A button and nothing's happening? Why is my player just standing there looking like a lost soul? Only I could lose. Oh, I'm going to headbutt something. Only I could lose to Plymouth after beating Man United. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. This game is an absolute dumpster fire. And from what I've heard, AFC 24 is no better. I'm just vexed. I'm just absolutely vexed. I'm tempted to restart the match, genuinely. What the fuck have I just been a part of? Look at these stats. I'm going to throw something. I'm actually going to throw something. How have I had 5 expected goals and not put one past Plymouth? I'm going to pass out. I'm going to pass out. I need a minute. I'll need a minute. I just need a second or I'll pass out. I need to fucking... I don't know anymore. 52 to 48 in terms of possession. 11 shots to 10. 5 expected goals to 1.4. I don't know what to tell you, boys. I did as much as I could. We're going to have Blanchard and or Rodriguez start every game now because, my god, was that fucking striker partnership shit. Barlow, man of the match, is 7.8. Ibrahim was fantastic. 7.7. Even though, I guess, technically he was at fault for the goal. He wasn't really, because I was trying to bring him across and the game wouldn't let me. Pelletier doing alright, 7.7. Duncan, 7.1. 6 shots, 5 saves, but he let a goal in against Plymouth. I don't know, boys. Andrea Alevi, the man of the match for them, 8.2. Great defensive performance. Adam Parks an 8, 7 shots, 7 saves. Nothing conceded, of course. And the goal came from Enes Sali with a 7.2 rating there. No assist, of course. Why would it be? I just don't understand. Well, there's your cup upset if you wanted one. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I could have done much more. I just... I need a minute. I need a minute or two just to think. We didn't take our chances. As you saw, we didn't take our fucking chances. I'm so glad that the Carabao Cup isn't an objective. Sorry if I sound further away, I'm just from my ear. But I'm glad the Carabao Cup isn't an objective because, my god. It seems to be our worst fucking trophy. I can't believe we've just lost to Plymouth. How many days difference was it between beating United and losing to Plymouth? 9 days. What a difference 9 days makes. I don't know. I'm just not sure. Because, I mean, we should have won that 10 times over. Jake Pearson's completed his move to Winterthur. We'll get the graphic for that in a minute. Club Bruges want to sign Harry Howell. It's actually quite a good club for him. I'm more welcome to send him there. We'll ask for 3, I think. Don't want to push our luck here. It'll be a farewell to someone that I really like. Someone who obviously has upstayed his welcome as well. Just was happy, and Ibrahim was really good as well. Did like what I saw. And there is the move for Jake Pearson. Never started for us. Was never going to, obviously. Just obviously was, with the influx of wingers, was never going to get a chance. I'm just unsure how... I don't even know if I want to do it in the rest of the episode. We got 2 million for him. 2.3 was the highest deal for Jake Pearson. We'll advance. Maybe the Harry Howell deal will go through. Match rescheduled. Duncan transfer offer. I'm bloody tempted, mate. But did we already loan Higgins out? We did, didn't we? Yeah, we'll leave him to grow on loan then. I'll keep Duncan around this season. He has just conceded against Plymouth, but I'm not blaming him 100%. And Nemeni and Kosi will just accept whatever offer they're willing to throw at us. I just want him gone, to be honest. Oh, man. Well, there's the international duty people, I guess. They're not, obviously... Well, we're not going to be playing while it's happening, but those are the names to go. Achille Blanchard for France, Logan Duncan for Scotland, Thomas Pope for New Zealand, Finley Ward for New Zealand as well, Bobby Halls for Australia, Rafa Contreras for Mexico, and of course Ethan Roberts for Wales. Tom Miranda, final scout report. This was the one. This is what you could have won, I guess. But he's left-footed and a right back, so probably not the correct move as it stood. Well, I mean, I can't pretend that I thought it was going to go this way, to be honest with you. I expected the loss to Newcastle, I expected to bounce back and defeat Plymouth, and we haven't even done that. And I don't really know. I know what, right, basically what I'm trying to say is, I know that the fucking Carabao Cup doesn't matter, but it's more the humiliation of losing to Plymouth. And if I'll probably never play against them again, shows that they're probably always gonna be one up on us, kind of thing. United lost again. Who did they lose to the second time? Everton. Fucking hell, the Champions League winners not having a good start. Right, Carabao Cup. It seems any other shocks besides us getting knocked out by Plymouth. Northampton beat Middlesbrough, I guess, kind of a shock. Peterborough knocked out Fulham on penalties. Swindon knocked out Luton on penalties. There's quite a few shocks then. But I think the biggest shock is probably us, to be honest with you. I don't think anything else comes close. Blackburn beating Brighton 2-0 maybe, but I think Brighton are in the Championship at the moment, aren't they? So it's not too shocking. I just... Oh, Brighton are in the Prem. Sorry, my apologies, Brighton. Fair play, Blackburn. But anyway, we're going to continue, but I'm not very happy, as you can tell. I think we have to have either Blanchard or Rodriguez starting against every team, or we just don't get goals. I mean, the only goal scorer this season so far is Rodriguez up in terms of strikers. We've got Maresco who scored the other one, but the only goal scorer in terms of striker is Carlos Rodriguez. Anyway, let's just try and move past that. Let's try and forget about that as best we can. Hartlepool missed chance to equalise against Plymouth. Hartlepool United were close to scoring an equaliser against Plymouth Argyle, but despite Carlson's attempts on goal, failed to draw level. The match ended in a bitter 1-0 defeat for Shabalal's men. Yeah, not great. Champions League groups, for anyone interested, will be as follows. I'm not going to read them all out, but you can have a look. Man United alongside Bayern. Sounds like real life a little bit. Gomez for debut, apparently, for Leeds. Don't know who he is. Spanish goalkeeper they've signed from Atletico. I guess we'll see. And Hartlepool's Blanchard to go for big fee. Who's the next team that are looking at him? Newcastle. I'm not selling him to a Premier League side. I think is probably what I would say if he was to go for a huge fee. He would not be going to a Premier League side. No way, no how. Alexis McAllister's gone from Nice, or gone to Nice from PSG, I believe. And Omari Hutchinson has left Milan for Leipzig in the latest transfer news. Reguilón to Aston Villa is one that's gone through, as well as Lee Kang-in moving to Roma from Wolfsburg. And then Alejandro Marin in regen, it looks like. Could be the Jordi Alba regen, actually. He's gone to Mallorca from Real Sociedad. Anyway, up next is Leeds. And I'm going to go full strength here just because I need to take up some frustrations more than anything. And I don't like Leeds. But they have got a good squad. Tammy Abraham up top, Eze in the middle, Diallo off the left, Thuram in the midfield as well. Yes, that's Kefren Thuram for anyone interested. Strong squad indeed. So we're going to go full strength because, like I said, I just need to get some frustrations out of here. I can't believe it. Well, Carpenter, I don't really know where he goes from here. Should have bagged at least twice. I know he's got potential to be special, but he can't surf off his rating for the rest of his career. Carlson actually looked the better striker, and even then he didn't put anything away. In fact, actually, I was half tempted to just put Harry Howell back on the bench, but we're going to go with Jesper Karlsson. But anyway, up next then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try and hopefully get a result here because God knows we haven't got a result today yet. I thought Plymouth might be one of them, but apparently not. I knew Newcastle would be a difficult one, but I thought Plymouth might be guaranteed. Nielsen in goal, Moffat and Gomez as the fullback, Chavez and Bull as the centre backs, CDM slash centre mid Diop, Maresca centre mid slash Cam, Wilson off the left, Roberts off the right, Blanchard, Rodriguez, the strikers with Rodriguez, I should say, captaining the side. And honestly, on the bench, we're gonna have Prince Ibrahim on the bench. He was actually quite fun to use and quite good in that loss to Plymouth. Still a very good defender. And those are our games going on at the same time for anyone interested. So for the third game today, hopefully our first win, but I guess we'll see. It's Hartlepool United versus Leeds United at Victoria Park. Let's get into it. I still need to factor in that we've lost to Plymouth. It's hard to factor in. It's hard. I can't get it from my brain. I don't understand. How do we go from the heights of beating the Champions League winners to losing to Plymouth? Yeah, absolutely bewilders me, honestly. I'm gonna take a drink of water, although I could do something stronger.
Cheers. Good luck.
We're looking strong and we're looking ready to be dominant, but we have just come off a loss to Plymouth, so Leeds are probably just laughing at us really more than anything. Leeds are quite good. It's not an awful team at all that they possess. Kefren Turam and Mark Rocca in the midfield. Ahmad, Eze, Dragovic, I believe it's a region, and then Tammy up top. They've also got very good options on the bench. Busio, David. It's going to be a difficult one. But I need something to tide me over. That embarrassment at home park against Plymouth. Alright, reset, refresh, rewind, and let's try and regain some points in the Premier League. I'll harken back to that Man United win on the opening day quite a lot, to be fair. It was just so shocking. Obviously we didn't deserve to win it, but we need to try and get back to that kind of level again. He came back on side, did he not? I thought he did in time, but I guess the linesman had said otherwise. I thought he came back on side by the time I played it. No, he left his leg out, of course. It's a correct call, but I thought he brought himself back on in time. Yelder. Good pressure by Roberts now. We flip back to the goalkeeper. It's a poor clearance. And Roberts will get it. And Roberts will test Chevalier. But not a goal. Poor decision making there from Leeds United. Could have gone the wrong way. Wilson tackles to Ram. You throw it to Leeds. Like I said, they've got some good talents here, and I didn't really want to start Nielsen after conceding 3 against Newcastle, but it was either start Nielsen who conceded 3 against Newcastle or start Duncan who conceded against Plymouth, and I think I know which route I'd rather take out of those. Good save from Nielsen. I don't want my centre-backs emigrated to. But it was, it was an easy stop, but I'm still very grateful for it. Rodriguez nods it away. As far as Niakate, it's blocked by Bull. Second attempt, blocked by Billy Bull. Now the counter. Kelly Blanchard. Inside to Wilson. Turns inside his man. Duncan Wilson's back, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0. Oh, that's got to feel good for him. That's got to feel good for Duncan Wilson as he returns. It's his first goal since the ACL injury. Turns inside, bottom right. There's still that quality there, and I will damn sure find that. 1-0, Hartlepool United. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. Back amongst the goals. Back amongst the team. Duncan Wilson, hopefully getting back to his best. Oh, that was good. We needed that. 1-0 Hartlepool. And he's still got it. Again, I think it's just going to be more about what team we try and use his talent against rather than using it against every team. Because big six teams will be able to read that like a book, but teams like Leeds will struggle with it. I think Wilson could have a good day today. Granted, there was a lot of work from the counter-attack. Billy Bull starting it off. Achille Blanchard making the move. Playing that ball through to Wilson. Wilson's got a lot to do. Turn his man and finish it off. But he did it with fucking perfection, mate. I'll tell you that much for free. Ball coming in now from Leeds. Could be a problem. Can't get carried away. Billy Bull getting caught here. Does well to get out of it. Gomez offers himself as an option. Maresca. Now Roberts has room. There's no left back for some reason. Gelder's going to have to commit across, which means we've got room in for Rodriguez. Vitek. Good interception. Everett Eze now for Leeds United. Dragovic down the left. Could be crossed in. It's actually going to be cut in. Malik Diop misses the tackle completely, but fortunately Roca shoots it wide. That was awful defending from me. Oh man. I know I shouldn't be celebrating one player so much, but I'm so glad Duncan Wilson has found the back of the net again. Poor there from him though. Tried to play it off, couldn't do it in time. Leeds moving it around well. Diop can't get it there. Chavez does get there, about enough, and it's a difficult one, but we do get it. Nielsen launches it all the way to Roberts. Brilliant ball inside to Maresca. Laid it off into the path of Blanchard is what I would like to have done, but apparently the game has decided otherwise. Decided to admit the defender rather than my striker. Right, I need to stop committing the centre back so much. I'm not doing it intentionally all the time, but sometimes I am. What? Good save. So I'm just curious here. I'm just curious here. Asking for a friend. What did I do with Chavez then if I didn't get the ball? So it's passed through. Chavez is right there and intercepts it. Oh. Yeah, because they do it all the time. Falls to Eze. Got the shot off after the 1-2 with Abraham, I believe it was. I might be incorrect on that. It's a corner anyway to Leeds, and it looks like it's going to be Ahmad to take it. I believe it got Leeds after playing at United. Not a snake. Probably quite good at this point in FIFA as well. Season 7. Not a bad player to have if you're Leeds United. Ball in. Headed away by Bull. It wouldn't let me switch to him until the last second. I'm glad it let me switch to him though, because that could have been a goal. So it might be a goal. Blocked by Bull. Gomez. Oh, we're holding on here for dear life. They're passing it one too many times, to be fair. It's giving us a chance to do something about it. Rodriguez. Blanchard might be off. Tried to get the ball under control. Took a second too long to play it through to number 10. That's on me. Not blaming Blanchard there. Although, I mean, it's marginal. Oh my god. Diop. Rodriguez. Roberts. Rodriguez. Inside one more. Blanchard, is he off again or is he on? It's a goal, but I think he is off again. Has Carpenter been watching the Achille Blanchard tapes or something? Always offside. Again, I think it's marginal. Well, this one's a bit more obvious. It's the correct decision though. No complaints. Chevalier. Out to Abraham. Chavez wins the header. Rodriguez. Out to Roberts. Don't know why it wouldn't let me be Maresca there, but it works anyway, I guess. Roberts. Wilson. He's there. Takes it down. Can he take it on? It's not going to bounce for the Scotsman there. And now it could be a counter. Tammy Abraham knocks it back into the path of Dragovic. Chavez can't close it down. Oh, it's a good finish. I mean, Nielsen fell over a bit like an idiot, but it's still a good finish. I also like how when I try to tackle, I just run past them as well. Oh, there we go. Water bottle's fallen over. For unknown reason. Fell into a glass, but luckily the glass didn't smash. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's up with these goalkeeper animations. They weren't this bad in the Championship. I suppose because we're in the Premier League, they have to change everything up. Eze equalises for Leeds. Should have had that ball off of Abraham, really. Or at the very least, well, Dragovic as well. Wilson, Rodriguez, Blanchard. Oh, it's blocked by Vitic. Diop. Rodriguez can't turn it around for himself there. Lost control of it there in Niakate. It'll be a throw into Hartlepool. We'll take that. We'll take that. We might drop points here, but I will not forget the moment that Wilson got his first goal back. It was always going to be a good moment, that. Feel good moment. Oh, good interception. It was quite obvious what I was going to do, but still a good interception anyway. Playing it well here, Leeds. We're not really closing them down as we should be. Tammy turns and shoots, but it's way off. Saw what he wanted to do, but unable to pull it off. Cochrane, just having a word, wondering if he should come on. Resting you, to be fair, because you just played the last game, the full 90 minutes of it. I know you want to play cocky, but I'll bring you on second half, but not just yet. Still first half in it. Roberts, Bull, Maresca. Even the defenders like to attack in this team, man. It's incredible. It's just too far, and that'll probably be the half. 1-0 at the break. I'm not too upset about. They're going to show their goal rather than Wilson's. I mean, it's very easily saved if Nielsen isn't a fucking moron. But unfortunately, he was there, and that should be the half, and it will be 1-0 at the break. Then here at Victoria Park, it's looking more and more like that United win was a fluke, because we obviously know it was. Still, Wilson with a goal for us. You'll have to see it. Hebrechi Eze, however, equalising for Leeds. Can't get it every time, unfortunately. But that goal from Wilson was nice, and it felt good to score again with him. Half-time scorelines then here in the Premier League. 1-0 to Wolves over Norwich. 1-0 to Brentford over Nottingham Forest. 1-1 between Manchester City and Leicester City. 1-1 between Brighton and Manchester United. We're struggling again, but so are we, so I can't say anything there. And Newcastle leading Everton 1-0 at the moment. Taking a look at the match stats, then Leeds have been the better team. Probably deserve a bit more than what they've got. But the shot accuracy doesn't deserve it, really. 51 to 49 in terms of possession. 9 shots to 3 in favour of the visitors, with 2.1 expected goals to 0.8. It's going to be a lot of the games this season where they're going to have more expected goals, more opportunities than us. We're just going to have to stay strong and try and go on a smash and grab in a lot of these games if we can. That's a problem, because I'm not very good at defending. And when I feel like I do have the ball, it just goes through my foot, or it goes around my foot, or something like that. So Moffat's just been right. Surely, yeah, surely that's a booking for Ahmad. He's just been straight through Moffat there. Wasn't even like a tactical foul or anything. It was just a stupid one. It's like what I did with Carlson in that game against Plymouth. Chavez, Moffat, Diop. Now Blanchard. Rodriguez tried to make the run through, but they saw it, which, fair enough, it's quite obvious. I know what they want to do, it's just can I stop it? The answer being no. It's a decent effort. Nielsen needs to... I don't know what's changed as well between Nielsen of Championship and Nielsen of Premier League. I mean, hell, he even did good against fucking United, but I don't know what happened against Newcastle, and I don't know what's happening today. He can't hold on to the ball for love nor money. Busio coming on for Roca as a first Leeds change. A bit more attack, I believe, with Busio. I've got a tackle with Maresca and it just drifts me away with him. Oh, great save again by Nielsen. Right, you know what, Nielsen? You're getting back in the good books. But it is struggle season still here. We need to find a counter out of this, really. Be great. Rodriguez coming to try and tackle. And he does enough to make it a goal kick. Go on, Carlos, mate. Always knew you were a good defender. Alban Lafont going to Arsenal for anyone interested. Take a look at the biggest transfers at the end of today's episode. As the transfer window will close, and we will kind of just go on there. I'm going to see if there's anything I want to do on deadline day in terms of signings. Oh, fuck off. I'm interested in this whole team. Moffat, good tackle. I think Moffat's one of the best tacklers I've got. Low key. It's not even low key, actually. It's quite obvious. High key. Wilson. Oh, he tried it. Even got a keeper to go down for it, but not to be. Diop. Going to fall to Maresca. Roberts now. Maresca again. Blocked by his own teammate. Rodriguez, move, mate. Tammy Aram going to make way for, presumably, yep, Jonathan David. We're also going to make some changes as well. Cochrane to come in for Maresca. And Shabalala in for Roberts, just because I want to see him again. Might be a bit easier for him against Leeds. Kind of last few minutes before I decide whether I'm going to loan him out again or whether we're going to keep him around and loan out Barlow. Double change, as detailed on the screen. We just talked about it there. Chavez, Bull, gonna get it. Just about. Gomez, I'm not really convinced with the right back spot. Still, even with the signing of Iago Flores. Poor ball there. We're gonna try and take advantage of it, but Blanchard can't get the ball through. Can I get to Diop? Nope, he's just gone in the other direction. That's fine. We've got West Ham next, apparently. Did we have them before? Might have done, I don't remember. Might have been rescheduled, I don't 100% know. Shabalala try to turn his man. Gets bullied. Don't know if that's a foul. Apparently it's not corner ref. Oh, it's offside, thankfully, against Jonathan David, but Nielsen was equal to it. Eze to make way now for Lewis Bay. I think he's at Leeds now, if I remember correctly. Might be one of the young players, but I might be wrong. Play it short then to Billy Bull. Both teams looking for a winner. Leeds more likely to get it, but I'd like to believe in us, to be honest. Yeah, they're not gonna fall for it every time, unfortunately. Cochrane, Diop, Blanchard, Rodriguez. Little ball over. Was for Cochrane, but I wish I put a bit more power in it. Could have got Shabalala, perhaps. That's off the pitch, right? Yeah, a bit too heavy there from Dragovic, or for Dragovic. Leeds face Everton next. Gomez is going to throw it back to Bolts. Not who I aimed it for, but it's fine. Wanted to go Shabalala, but it's okay. In comes Musangoli. Through to Blanchard. Beautiful play! Oh, beautiful play! Shabalala laid it off perfectly, and it's a first Premier League goal for Achille Blanchard to make it 2-1 Hartlepool. Look at that movement, and a perfect little weighted ball through. Nothing the Leeds defence could do, nothing Chevalier could do in the Leeds net, and it's 2-1 Hartlepool. Just as I was thinking of bringing Blanchard off, that thought is now exited my mind. I was going to give Carlson some minutes, but we're not going to risk it today, I don't think, just in case of emergency. As in, Leeds equalise again. We need a top tier striker to find us a third. Just going to keep the two best on for now, I think. Ball gets in the way. Shabalala will go again here. I don't know if he'll have the pace ahead of Yelda here. For some reason, it's very fast. It's a ball in, and it could be another one if we're not careful, or if they're not careful. Wilson blocked. Wonder if that should have been taken on with Blanchard again, but Wilson I saw in a bit of space, but defence has already organised themselves at that point. Moffat gets in there. We've won by Douglas Moffat. It's going to be through to Jack Cochrane, who is onside. 3-1 Hartlepool. Now I might be inclined to make a change for Carlson to come on. Hartlepool look like they're going to see off Leeds United here now. Jack Cochrane makes it 3-1. And we will bring on Carlson just for a few Premier League minutes. We can now. We're able to. It'll be Rodriguez that comes off, I think. Give him some rest. And I'm tempted to bring on Prince Ibrahim, but we'll leave it, I think. Bring on Flores, though. Flores and Carlson. Oh, never mind. They're not going to come on yet. I thought they'd come on before the kickoff, but they have not done. It's okay. End of the world. We block Malik Diop. Moffat. Wilson. Down line to Moffat. That's beautiful from Duncan Wilson, by the way. Ball inside. Was meant to have a lot more power on it than that, but that's okay. Neither here nor there. Good play. Decent effort. Oh, Bull can't prevent it from going for a corner. Change is now being made. Rodriguez and Gomez for Carlson and Flores, just to freshen it up a bit. I can't speak. Voice is sometimes difficult to use. Gallo probably going to play it short to Dragovic here. That's exactly what he's going to do. Cochrane doesn't have the same physical properties as Carlos Rodriguez, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have worked. Ball inside. Ball inside. Blocked by Bull. Good positioning by the main centre-back, Carlson. Out to Wilson. Got the pace. Does he have the ability to get past Cody Drama here? Cut inside. And find a fourth. I don't know what on earth Blanchard's doing on the line. But Wilson looks like his old self. I love it. Blanchard. Ball back post towards Shabalala. Not really what the target was intended to be, but it's fine. It's alright. We ain't going to lose sleep over it. Diop. Bull. Blanchard. Moffat now. Going to push forward a little bit. Drill in here like he likes to do off his left-hand side. Then play it back to the edge of the box. To Duncan Wilson. It's blocked again. Chevalier, with the help of his defender, holds on to it. It looks like 3 points, but I'm not. I ain't assuming anything until the game's said and done. Dragovic now for Leeds. Flores closes it down. It's a throw-in to the away side. Decent effort. Saved by Nielsen. Realistically, it should be Leeds' game, this. And somehow it's not. I'm unsure how we've done it, but I think we've done it. Keeper's up. Headed away. Duncan Wilson. The easiest goal of his life. The keeper went all the way up, and we countered all the way back. And Duncan Wilson dribbles it into the back of the net to make it 4-1. Oh, I'm glad he's back. I know it was a bit of an easy one, but he still had the whole pitch to run. I'm more to hope that the ref didn't blow his whistle, and he didn't, thankfully. Duncan Wilson dribbles it into the Leeds net, literally, to wrap up an emphatic statement victory. Needed that. A 4-1 win. Talk about a bounce back. Oh, my days. Well, what an event, what an occasion. A 4-1 win over Leeds that we did not deserve whatsoever. Who cares? Not your boy. Anyway, great win. And we're going to watch that first Duncan Wilson go back again. Look at all the work he put in here. Turns inside Yelda, I think it was, and perfectly places it into the bottom right. That's what he can do on his day when he's not got an ACL injury. I'm so glad he's back. It might not be quite the same, but he's been phenomenal today. Oh, Duncan Wilson. You beauty of a man. I think they dominated us in terms of everything, but we ain't going to question it. 51-49 in terms of possession. 14 shots to 10 in favour of Leeds, as well as 3.0 expected goals to 2.8. But I don't give a fuck, mate. I don't give a fuck. We won. That's all that matters to me. Man of the match goes to Achille Blanchard, but I'd personally be giving it to this man right here. Of course I would. I'm biased, so that's all the whatchamacallit you need. I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't think. The reason you need, I guess. But anyway, Achille Blanchard, goal and an assist. He looks like he's slotting into the Premier League kind of life now as well. Little bit shaky to start with. Not sure if he's going to have his future here. We've still got 5 days till deadline day, but if we do keep him around, which is probably very likely, to be honest with you, it's only in extraordinary circumstances that we get rid of him. As in, not get rid of him in a bad way, but because it'll just be such an astronomical offer, it'd be hard to turn down, kind of thing. A goal and an assist for 8.4. Blanchard, man of the match. A brace off the wing for Duncan Wilson. One was a well-taken goal. One he dribbled literally into the net, but we'll take it. Moffat and Bull, phenomenal performances. Both 8.3s there. Bull he's definitely a Premier League defender. Nielsen could have done a bit better today. 7 shots, 6 saves, 1 conceded. Could have had the clean sheet, but I guess he did more than enough to prevent Leeds from getting back into the game. Rodriguez with an assist and 7.2. Cochrane with the other goal and a 7 for the Scotsman with the assist. 2 assists, I should say, coming from lower rated players. Jesper Karlsson 6.6 and Msunguli Shabalala at 6.5. His assist was delicious, so deserves a bit more rating in my mind, but it's the way she goes, unfortunately. Alan Dragovic, man of the match for Leeds. I believe he is a regen. I'm not sure whose region it'll be, but we'll have a look at it in a minute when we get into the main menu again, because he looked quite good. Assist and 8.2 in it from him. 8 and a goal for Eberechi Eze. Diallo, Drame did what they could, but ultimately we won, and it's down to Chevalier that they lost, really. 6 shots, 3 saves, 4 conceded. The maths ain't really math in there, but I think, I don't know, really. It's 7 shots on target in it, so I don't really know what to tell you. But anyway, big win. Whether we deserved it or not, big win, and a big confidence booster for a Scotsman who would like to get back into the limelight, I think. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. Leicester beat Man City. United dropped points again. Oh, happy days. Great win and a great performance from Wilson. Could have asked for more from him today. I'm so glad he's got his confidence back. Happy feckin' days. Oh man. My defending gives us a platform. Yeah, Billy Bull. Absolute fucking saviour today. And we actually took our chances. Poggers. Very rare we do that. So be happy. 4-1 win. Squad definitely flattered us. It's not even a question, but fuck Leeds, innit? Oh, mate. That picture's fantastic. Harry Howell is going to be confirmed to go here. This is going to be a difficult one because he's been with the club for a lot longer than he ever should have been, but at the same time, been fantastic. Real Madrid have offered a loan deal for Carpenter. No, thank you. And Mario Oriana has had an offer from Angers, I think it is, a swap deal with Leandro Barreiro Martins. Even if I was to entertain it, we don't take on real players here, so unfortunately not there for Mario Oriana. Not that we're selling him anyway, just for the record, I want to make that crystal clear. And it's going to show the Nkosi one, are you kidding me? Like, I love Nkosi, mate, but Harry Howell, definitely a legend at this club. The streets won't forget player, if anything else. $3 million is the price. But he's going to be worth a lot more in our hearts. Maybe could have pushed up a bit, but we did need him to be on the outs, unfortunately. Harry Howell will love you. And the Nemeni Nkosi as well, on his way out to Basel. We're just happy to get him gone more than anything, ultimately. Could have got more from him, but we take it. Hold on, guys. Nielsen transfer offer, not on your life, mate. I'm sure he'll get his confidence back, and with Evan Maguire, I'm happy to accept anything. In fact, actually, we'll try and push up to 2.5. Probably taking the piss a bit, because I don't know if he actually has any growth left. Another winger, just not going to make it for us. 2.5 is what they've accepted from Corona Kielce. And player chat. Duncan Wilson is very happy. Hope you think about me in the games coming out. Of course, mate. I know you said sporadic on your contract, but that was when we weren't sure about your injury recovery. Now that we know that you've recovered like a G, you'll be starting a lot, mate. In fact, you're still a starting winger overall. Pelletier will definitely be an option. Is this Evan Maguire? I don't know, sold so many players, I'm not sure who's who anymore. It is Evan Maguire. He will go through to Corona Kielce for 2.5 million. Never really got a chance for us. Didn't really grow too much for us either, so 2.5 is probably stealing a living. Anyway, big deals. And Nkunku from Leipzig to Juventus. João Pedro, Marseille to Newcastle. Leandro Ramos from Porto to Wolfsburg. Or to Werder Bremen, sorry. My apologies. I'm just trying to think now. Do we want to make any more moves, or do we want to stick with what we've got? I think we're probably okay in every area. And up until January, I think this is what we're going to stick with. But we'll have our eyes out definitely on some talents. We're not going to be selling any talents that aren't on my transfer list either. So Nicholas Nielsen, this offer from Frankfurt, from Marcel Vernig, and money is going to be declined. Jesper Karlsson, that's going to be declined as well from RB Leipzig. Rafael Gomez from Norwich will have a nope stamped on it. And of course, the main one, Billy Bull from Manchester United. They know how good he is when they played against him. That's going to be declined as well. But I think we're okay. I don't really want to like overpower it. Season 1, the Premier League. I think we want to kind of struggle a bit rather than have it, like be an easy road. Roma also want to make a move for Billy Bull. He's had a lot of offers this window, with good reason. A very fantastic centre back. At first, when I signed him, I thought, is this guy gonna be good long term? Potential might cap out quite quickly. I've been proven wrong. His potential is fantastic. His all round game is fantastic. I wish we should get his stamina up a bit, and then we'd be 100% sorted. But an absolute weapon at the back. Love it. Definitely an end game defender, I think. Well, it depends on his potential overall, I suppose. Any more deals coming for us? Doesn't look like it. Patrick Sommer has left Liverpool to go to Borussia Dortmund. That might be the Mats Hummels regen, to be honest with you. New York City have offered to take Pope on loan. I can guarantee this won't go through because for whatever reason they're not going through. But we'll accept it anyway and see what they say, or at least we'll counter with a loan to not buy offer. Eric Dyer still playing. He's gone from Espanyol to Freiburg. Interesting. Some interesting transfers here as we run down deadline day. I don't think we're going to be making any moves within the club. Out with the club, I'd like to make a couple more, but we're running vastly and quickly at a time. I think we're okay. I'd like to keep this team at least up until January. Finley Ward transfer offer. I can't remember if I loaned this guy, if I put him on a permanent transfer. Rafael Gomez will decline that for now. But I'm going to go VAR whether I put Finley Ward on the transfer list or if it was a loan list maneuver. I think it might have been the transfer list. It was a loan list, so we're going to decline that from Stuttgart. Although, to be fair, we aren't going to get another loan offer in for him, which is kind of annoying. About 2 hours left. I think 3 hours left, sorry. There's not going to be any deals going through now either way. I'm hoping the loan deal goes through in time if it goes through for New York City. It has gone through with an hour to spare. Thomas Pope will spend his season on loan at New York City in the MLS. 12-month loan deal for Thomas Pope. Hopefully, will come back a better player. I don't know if he'll ever break into the starting 11, but if it potentially has, I wouldn't be opposed to it. And a late bid for a loan deal for Luca Carpenter from Sevilla will be declined. Just now, I need to figure out why this guy can't finish his dinner in front of goal. Once we figure that out, we should be fine. That will end the window. We'll probably get some September offers straight after because we always do. Portugal international management offer will decline. Well, we'll just ignore, to be honest. So 1.12 billion over all leagues today. The window's closed. Update on the academy is how it's looking. I mean, none of these will probably make it to the main team now. But it's the way she goes. There we go. The ocean of transfer offers after the window closes. Billy Bull from Hoffenheim for Diego Valencia and 29.3 million will be declined. They're all going to be declined. I'm just kind of interested in what they're offering. Logan Duncan, 10.5 million. I wouldn't be opposed to maybe selling him at the end of the season, but we need the backup goalkeeper throughout. LASK want Oriana. I say no to that. Malik Diop getting offered Scott McTominay and 20.6 million. As interesting as that would be, we don't use real players, unfortunately. Felix Chavez, 27.4 million, straight from Udinese. Not going to happen. Don't know why the accent changed there, but we'll... Okay, I guess we won't sim up to the West Ham game yet. Nor Armstrong loan deal. I would like that to have happened in the summer, but we'll organise it for January, I suppose. Aze Alkmaar, I think it was there, coming in with a loan deal. And then Ezra Jennings loan offer from Empoli will do that. So hopefully it goes through in January as well. And then we'll get to the West Ham game eventually. With one last loan from Jackson Barlow. And I think we're going to allow that. And if I don't like it, I can change it next time. We got 4 more months with him still. I have to try and figure out who is the better out of the two between Barlow and Shabalala. Because he'll obviously be behind Roberts. Because Roberts just does start, doesn't he? He's so creative off that side. He's not... What it is with Roberts, he's not a goal-scoring winger. He's more of a creative winger, if that makes sense. Like, he's more of a crosser, passer kind of winger. Whereas Shabalala and Barlow seem more like cut-in, take shots on wingers. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope I've explained it well enough. If I haven't, then I have for myself, and that's all that matters, really. Up next, game number 4, following the end of the transfer window. Again, we didn't make many moves, but we don't really need to, I don't think. It will be Hartlepool versus West Ham. Take a look at the news. Wilson nets braces Hartlepool beat Leeds. Wilson was in superb form. Hartlepool United scoring twice and up his side to a 4-1 win against Leeds United. Some international results here. England win 3-0. Brazil win 1-0, I should say. Norway win 1-0 and Wales win 2-1. With Hansen's debut. Could be coming up against his former club. We'll see what happens. He's already got up to 77. Probably will be a fun player to use, but I can't use him because I've got too many wingers. So far, David Moyes hasn't confirmed when we expect to see Hansen make his first team debut. When asked, the manager smiled and said, "Good things come to those who wait." After players move to West Ham from Liverpool, some fans have questioned whether the team needed Hugo at all. David Moyes added, "I know Hugo will be really good for the team. He's exactly what we need right now and believe he can make all difference to our progress in the league." I guess we'll see. Assist leader Blanchard targeted by RB Leipzig. Didn't get a bid for him. I think we've got a bid for him all window. And taking a look at the player of the month nominees, it's Ansu Fati for Tottenham Hotspur, Fabio Silva for Newcastle United, Memphis Depay, madness, for Liverpool, and then Gabriel Martinelli for Arsenal. Also had some offers in terms of, international management. I'm not going to be doing any at all, probably, but at least not yet anyway. Portugal, Croatia, Poland, Denmark, and Romania are the teams looking, and we might say yes to one of them. Portugal have made the formal offer, though we're yet to answer it. And then Ansu Fati got the Player of the Month award for Spurs. No surprise there. Look at the fucking player now. Madness. Spurs versus Liverpool, the big game this week. That should be interesting. And then some latest transfer news. Copenhagen signed Kaiki from Almeria. Carlos Cuesta has signed for Fulham from Granada. And Bergamo Calcio, obviously Atalanta, have signed Freddie Armstrong from Schalke. Young regen centre-back there. Percy has gone from Arsenal to Luton. The way you word these. And Santiago Heze has gone to Lazio from Valencia. We'll take a look at the big news, the biggest moves of Season 7 summer window at the end of the episode. But up next is West Ham, and I think we've got Everton after this, haven't we? We don't have to worry about the Carabao Cup anymore, I suppose. That's a good thing. But anyway, let's see what we can do then. We'll probably rotate it a smidgen. We're not going to go full. But they have got a decent squad. Although, I mean, they're not fantastic. It's not the worst either. We're going to go Bull Contreras today. We've not tried that in the Prem yet. I want to see what it does. I want to give Ibrahim a chance at some point as well. Maybe give that a Brighton game. Wilson stays in, but Pelletier gets the bench. Because I want to keep Pelletier involved. And that will probably be the team that we go with. Except Cochrane comes in here. And I reckon that's us. I kind of want to have Barlow on the bench. We'll do that to the Hobbs. That is the team for the game against West Ham then. The first game post-transfer window. This is how the team's looking. I think we are ready to put a good, maybe an unlikely run towards European football, but definitely a mid-table finish should be in our future. So Nielsen in between the sticks, Oriana and Flores as the fullbacks, Bull and Contreras as the centre-backs, Diop, CDM/centre-mid, Cochrane centre-mid/cam, with Wilson off the left, Roberts off the right, Blanchard and Rodriguez leading the line, with Rodriguez captaining the side. It's Hartlepool United versus West Ham United. I've just cracked my finger and now it's sore. Those are the other games on offer today. The biggest one, of course, being Spurs versus Liverpool at White Hart Lane, or Tottenham Hotspur Stadium now as it's called. But White Hart Lane's a better name and it always will be, even though it's a different stadium. But that's a different matter altogether. So, fourth game of today's stream, Hartlepool United versus West Ham. Oh man, I've got to go at 6 PM, so hopefully we should be able to wrap it up. But yeah, we've got to be going about 6, so hopefully we can get the episode wrapped up before then. We should be fine. Got an hour 45.
Good luck.
There's no way it goes to 4 hours, this, does it, really? You'd hope. We're covering the transfers, biggest transfer of the window, 2 more games to go. There'll definitely be an hour 15 at the very least, probably. Should have more than enough time, though, realistically. See what West Ham are bringing to the table then. It's a good back four. Downs and Le Penant. I don't know who Le Penant is. We've got Nonto off the left and De Tomas up top. Not actually as good as I initially thought. Not bad. It's survival. It's good enough for survival is what I'm trying to say. But I think West Ham will be fighting for a similar situation to us. Spot in the middle of the table, no dramas kind of thing. Which is fair. Third game of Victoria Park so far. 2 games, 2 wins at the Homestead. The one time we've travelled is the one time we've lost. Oh, 2 times I guess technically we've travelled are the 2 times we've lost. If we're counting the Carabao, but I don't want to count the Carabao. In terms of league, that's the way it goes. It's the way it be. It's not what I want to do with Wilson, so I'm not going to hold that against him. Oriana cuts that ball out. Good defending. Wilson gets caught again. Maybe not the day to be doing his shit. Good cut by Contreras. And it's really a test for Fabio, or not Fabio Contreras. Who am I thinking? Rafa Contreras. To see if he is Premier League level. Be a good test today. Wilson into Blanchard. Rodriguez knocking it onto, well, tried to knock into Patrick Cochrane, went behind him unfortunately. Duncan Wilson apparently a player to watch today. Race after the last game. Very well taken finish, and of course one he just dribbled in. Flores. Roberts. Ball inside to Rodriguez. Cuts inside, takes it on. Quite a comfortable save from Pavlovsky at the near post. But it looked good from Rodriguez there. And again, it shouldn't be really a worry of being in a relegation battle for us. I think it's a worry of, not really a worry of anything. It's more we're trying to get to mid-table. Billy Bull forced a save out of Pavlovsky. But yeah, mid-table's definitely got to be the aim. Around that 8th to 12th, I would say, would be very good. Any higher would be a surprise, any lower would be a shock. I think that's going to be a corner again. Pavlovsky saving from Bull here. Did well to adjust his body. The Fabianski regen. I know that because Wojciech Szczesny has still yet to retire. Blanchard. Back to Contreras, so trying to knock it down. Roberts trying to knock it down as well. Bull can't get the boot to ball. Also, he's a centre back, so there's no guarantees that would be on target either. Counter attack perhaps here now for West Ham, and it's William Nonto. Gonna try and go for it. Forcing a save at Nielsen. You got to respect the effort from Nonto. Definitely going to be their main danger man, I think. De Tomas as well. Very good striker in career mode from previous experiences. Wilson into Blanchard. Knocking it back to Duncan Wilson. Oh, another save from Pavlovsky. We're cooking, boys. We're keeping the goalkeeper ready and willing to go for some saves here. Wilson looking lively as well. Not as good as the Leeds game just yet, but I'm sure he'll grow into it. I'm just going to take a quick drink. Blanchard's probably hit us too heavy again. Rodriguez, it's not going to get to him. Pavlovsky, good catch. Flores, not marking the man. I thought he would be. And oh, Nonto could be through here. No way he shoots me, right? I mean, he didn't really have much else on. I didn't expect him to shoot though. Nielsen did and was ready for it. Nonto's been a right menace so far in this game. Be a good signing to have if he wasn't a real player. I think we used him in a rebuild, but I can't remember which one. Might have been the Milan one. Earlier in the year. Wilson does have the pace. And he did this in the other game against Leeds. Just one too many men on that occasion. Blanchard, oh, thundering it at Pavlovsky. I tried to change direction with Wilson, but it was a little too late, unfortunately. And it didn't work out for the Scotsman there. And now West Ham go again with Nonto. Flores is going to have a nightmare of a day dealing with him, but he gets it off of Ben Sabiani, and now Iago Flores does have the pace himself. Ball could be played across to Rodriguez. It's not fantastic, but it could be enough for the Peruvian Prince. It's a good save again. Try to drink more water and stay hydrated. Not easy. Blanchard. Bull. Oh! Just about cleared away. Billy Bull definitely a menace off those corners. I love it. Nonto might be off here. Nonto's not off here. It's held well by Nielsen though. Yeah, it's going to be a difficult day for Iago Flores. It's fine though, he's doing alright. That's why he's a back four rather than the back one. It's not always going to be on him to sort it out. Good tackle, Francis. Throw in Hartlepool. Roberts. Cochrane. Flores. Roberts. Rodriguez. Blanchard. Oh, good hand, but Roberts there to follow up. It's 1-0 West Ham, is what I would say if they were winning. It's 1-0 Hartlepool United. My brain is not functioning. Why would I say 1-0 West Ham when we are the team that are winning? It's a good question. Pavlovsky doing so well to stop the initial attempt from Blanchard, but Roberts there to snatch up the opportunity. And snatch it up he did. Ethan Roberts gets his first Premier League goal this season and makes it 1-0 Hartlepool United. And we are on for another win at the Homestead. First goal of the season, like I said, for the Welsh Wizard. Again, he's not really a goal scorer, he's more of a creator, but I'll get involved sometimes. And puts us 1-0 up against West Ham United. Oh, it's a big bit of pace. Big bit of goalkeeping from Nielsen, though. Again, he seems to be just... every time I shit talk him, he seems to just get better. Blanchard's got Rodriguez central. It's not great effort. Pavlovsky right on it. Rodriguez could have got Rodriguez there and taken off with Ben Sabiani there, but I didn't do it in time. Nonto ball in towards De Tomas. It's a comfortable one for Nicholas Nielsen. Not to mention we had a huge defender there, just in case. Oriana. Wilson. He's been very good today, but that pass was wayward, unfortunately. Had a couple of struggles at the start of the game, Duncan Wilson, but he's grown into it. Joanna. That was the man who nearly had the goal there before Nicholas Nielsen came out. The brave decision. He's offside just about. It's very marginal. It might not be offside, you know, but the game's given it and I want to go against it, especially if it's in my favour. Ball short to Oriana. Into Diop. Flores is there. Try to use his right side a bit more, because I was thinking we use Wilson more than Roberts. And when Roberts is this good, you can't leave him on the sidelines. Try to play it into Cochrane. It's intercepted well. Clear it away. Could be Diop's to win over De Tomas. He does, but Coventry intercepts. Now it could be West Ham before the end of the half here to go for it. It will be West Ham before the end of the half to go for it. Straight at Nicholas Nielsen though. Had his near post sorted. Goalkeepers have been very good today on both ends of the spectrum, but it's been a goal for us. Wilson gets caught. Throw in. Just scared when he gets tackled he'll get injured again. I don't want that to happen. 10.5 will get a throw, but I'm not really sure if we'll build anything from it. Nobody's really making any space. Tried to play it back into Wilson, but it's closed down. It's alright, that'll end the half. We go in with a lead, so I'm not upset whatsoever. 1-0 lead for Hartlepool United. A goal coming from Ethan Roberts. Well, we'll take it, ultimately. We obviously want to go on and win this, if we can. My stream's messing up, hold on. There we go, right. 1-1 between Spurs and Liverpool, 1-1 between Bournemouth and Chelsea, 1-0 Nottingham Forest over Leicester, 0-0 between Brentford and Norwich, and 1-1 between Wolves and Fulham, with Manchester United to host Aston Villa later on. At Victoria Park, it is 1-0 Hartlepool. Probably the most dominant performance we've had so far in the Premier League in terms of attack. Unless you count the Leeds game. And even then, I wouldn't count the Leeds game. 58-42 in terms of possession. 9 shots to 7. 3.9 expected goals to 1.4. And of course, the most important stat as well. The 1-0 lead. Man, 1-0. But West Ham definitely have the ability to turn this around. They've had plenty of opportunities as well to turn it around. No, like, clear-cut ones. Nonto offside to kick off the second half. No clear-cut ones. But some half chances that they maybe could have done better with. Contreras knocking it short to Flores. Robertson, plenty of room. Cochrane. Blanchard. Rodriguez, I think he's on. Oh, he's just so good. He's just so good. It's not fair. It actually is physically unfair to have a man like this on your side. The captain may have put a nail in the coffin for today. It's meant to be with his left foot, but I'm not really arsed. As long as it's found the bottom corner, which is where I aimed it. Pawlowski gets a hand to it, but it's not enough to prevent the ball from rolling into the back of the West Ham net. Third goal this season for Rodriguez. Just 4 games. Not bad for the Peruvian Prince. And we've not done too bad as a newly promoted side. The loss so far has been away on the road to Newcastle. Oh, Cochrane. Oh, he had a second bite of the cherry as well. I don't know what is going on with West Ham here, but struggling a little bit now. Good tackle, Oriana. And some changes may be made for the Hammers now. They need to. Chawuna coming off for Simeone. It's going to be Nielsen. I did have it monitored with Flores, but just on the off chance. Bring Nielsen out and claim it. Cochran to Rodriguez. Now Blanchard turns his man, puts it into the path of Wilson. That'll be 3. And Duncan Wilson, he's back. I'm sorry, boys. This team might actually go for a European push. We have looked it today. Duncan Wilson, I should say, in acres of room, has all day to line up the shot, and he puts it away with perfection. And maybe this will be our most dominant performance since our introduction to the Premier League. There's not been a lot, to be fair. In fact, there's not been any, to be fair. The win against United was a smash and grab. The win against Leeds was a smash and grab. Somehow won it 4-1, which is very good at taking our chances, I suppose. And then the win against, or the loss against Newcastle was obviously a loss against Newcastle. We didn't look good in that one. Loss against Plymouth was dominant, but we just couldn't score apparently. Try to press this advantage we've got, which is smart. Also, we don't want to ruin it defensively. De Tomas, not enough on the shot. I'm confident the 3 points will be coming back with us again. I'm going to try and make Victoria Park into a fortress this season, I think. And we're going the right way about it. Should have passed that absolutely 100%. I'm so sorry. I like those runs with Wilson too much. I've missed them. It's been a while since I've done properly. So I'm allowing myself a bit of leeway, you know. Oh, okay. Not professional, but I thought I got the ball with Flores there. Ball gets kicked in the head by De Tomas. Pretty sure there was a kick to the head there of my defender. Gutierrez got turned inside out. Ball blocks the initial one. And it's a very close encounter, and he just missed his head. That could have gone wrong. Bring on Maresca, bring on Barlow, and begrudgingly as well, bring on Pelletier. So, when I say begrudgingly, it's because I like Wilson and I'm glad he's back to the way he is. He hasn't really dropped in any kind of form, to be honest with you. We look so good, man. We look unstoppable. That Blanchard back heel was naughty. Wilson almost bagging his second, but will be brought off. Great day for him. Oh my god, I'm glad he's back. I'm glad we're doing well. We're becoming accustomed to the league. Ball, can't win the header. Can Rodriguez just knock it back or anything? It's Pavlovsky's ball. Cleared towards Nonto. I think of bringing Moffat on, but Oriana's been alright today. Nonto seems to switch sides here. Pretty sure he was on the left first half. Ball inside, blocked, but still a difficult situation with some great movement from Nicholas Nielsen to pull out the save. I definitely did get something to that. I felt like I did anyway. Pelletier. Now Rodriguez. Into the path of Blanchard. It's not... I mean, it's shit, innit? Let's just be 100%. I love how those smooth... I like those smooth passing moves I've got in the mind that I want to try and pull off. And then one pass like that just kind of ruins the whole shebang. Good block by Bull again because he is the best centre-back in the Premier League. Talk to your wall if you disagree. Pelletier turning Moreno inside out. Now going to give it to Diop. Billy Bull making a run forward. You'll love to see it. Oh, I tried to pick him out. I maybe shouldn't have, but I you know. He made the move. Very not so. Let him continue to go back. It's going to be Oriana versus Nonto here, with Oriana getting the initial touch, but the bounce didn't really favour either of them. Oriana closed it down. He's been good today. I've got to give his props. I've talked on Oriana about not being really good defensively, but he's been brilliant today. Good defensive performance out of Mario Oriana. Ball inside to Rodriguez. Can't get the shot off. Blanchard can get the shot off, and that will seal the deal. A 4-goal thriller again. And it begs the question, do we change the sliders? It's our first good performance. At the moment I'd say no, but we can't keep dominating teams this early in our Premier League tenure. Although at the same time I do like that we can go toe to toe with them. West Ham, maybe not as good as I thought they were, I guess is the, what's the word? Analysis here. Either that or we're just better than I thought we were. Thiago Flores has been very good today as well. Struggled a little bit when he had to deal with Nonto, but since Simeone's come on, he's been confident and done very well with him. Maresca into Blanchard. Diop. Pelletier now. We're just looking to see how many we can add, I think, at this point. Diop can't get in. Close down. I don't have a Oriana to defend with. So I've accidentally committed, well, I say I've accidentally, I've purposefully committed ball out. Again, Billy Bull, right place, right time. Right signing by the looks of it. Pelletier. Out to Blanchard, who made that move out wide. Rodriguez. Maresca. Barlow. Turns inside. Takes it on. It's going to deflect off the post. I thought it was going to deflect in. I thought it was going to be a 5-star performance. I thought it was deflecting in. Diop's got a knock. We need to keep an eye on that. Hoping it's nothing serious. Contreras into Malik Diop. Because it comes so close to the end of the game, I think it'll be fine, but it's a broken toe, we could be in the shtick. Don't really have a DM. Final change of the day for the Hammers. I'm very happy with what we've done here today. Levi Colwell coming on for Coventry. 4-0 win. We've just slid straight into this Premier League and said, alright, we're the team to mess with. Fernando Maresca was going to try and cross it in, but couldn't. Doesn't matter. First Premier League clean sheet for Hartlepool. Another humongous win. Ever since that Plymouth loss, we've been dominant. We wanted to prove ourselves. Duncan Wilson, once again, on his game today, but there wasn't a bad game from anyone out there, realistically. Wonderful performance all around. Roberts, Rodriguez, Wilson and Blanchard with the finishes to put West Ham to the sword and put them 4-0 down. The thing is as well, it maybe shouldn't have been 4-0, but at the same time we were so dominant, I'm surprised it wasn't more. It's kind of 50-50 really, because their goalkeeper was so good, and then it all just fell apart kind of after the first goal. 58-42 in terms of possession, 17 shots to 11, 5.8 expected goals to 2.5. The correct result then off those stats. Mario Oriana definitely up there for man of the match, but it's been given to Achille Blanchard with a goal and 2 assists from the Frenchman. I can't say that I disagree really. And 9.5 for Achille. Fair play to him. 8.6 for Rodriguez. Looked back to his normal self. Put the ball in the back of the net to add to his total as well. Mario Oriana, absolutely phenomenal on that right hand side. Dealt with, I think it was Chanua, very well before it was switched across to Willie Nonto, and Nonto was literally pocketed by Mario Oriana. So good performance from him there, and it's good to see that he can do that. Nicholas Nielsen, first clean sheet of the season, wasn't easy, 10 shots on his goal, 10 saves, was all over the place, but did have some comfortable saves as well. It's kind of 50-50, there were some difficult ones, but also some comfortable ones in there. Roberts with a goal in 7.8, Wilson with a goal in 7.4 as well. The team very, very happy, and I'm very, very happy with the team, so we will take it. No, it's a crime. You killed him. Was that Rocky? Yeah, it was a bit of a one-sided affair. This West Ham team does not look too good, to be honest with you. So it's quite easy. But Pavlovsky got their man of the match, 7.7. And if you keep conceding 4 and still get a man of the match, you got to question the rest of your team. 12 shots on his goal, 8 saves, 4 conceded. I want to take a look at some of their player ratings, like their actual overalls. Because I feel like, yeah, they're not that good. Nonto looks like a talent. He felt like he was quite good. But some of these... They've got Colwill in centre mid. This is quite a weak West Ham side, to be honest with you. I didn't even use Hansen, our former player. What's up, Gorgie boy? Welcome to the stream, mate. Well, I pronounced that right. But yeah, Hansen, it's a shame that he didn't get some time against us, but it's fair enough, I suppose. Post-match interview then. See what happens. 4-0. That ended up being a very comfortable 90 minutes for your team. Was it? I mean, I thought it was going to be more difficult, but looking at their player ratings at the end there, it wasn't really an issue, and we were very dominant up front, which really helped. I'm wondering whether it changed the sliders, because that did feel a little easy, but at the same time, it's our first good performance at the Premier League. How's it going? I'm going good, mate. I'm not going too bad. A little bit tired, but I'm always a little bit tired. It's called lack of sleep. But yeah, Billy Bull, fantastic. Hearts or Hibs? I don't really have a preference. I don't particularly hate either of them. And we definitely deserved the goals today. It's our first dominant performance, like I said. I'll absolutely take that. Beautiful. Good game, that. And I think that puts us back into the top 4, which it really shouldn't. I don't think we're going to be in the top 4 by the end of the season, of course. Oriana's hit its potential, which is a bit... I mean, I kind of knew this was going to happen, but it's not great. We've got 2 fullbacks now who've hit their potential. But Moffat's going to be the starter, obviously, with Oriana coming in the background. And then we're obviously going to make a returning hero come back. Hopefully, if we can convince him to. Cochrane's happy to be a winger, and Moffat wants to have another game. Well, he's only got 1 game missing. Favourite player of all time. Favourite player of all time, probably Wayne Rooney. I don't think I can say anyone else, really. Man United fan. He's a Man United legend. He's one of the ones I really watched growing up. Either him or Ronaldo, but I'd probably give it to Rooney. Jasper Wheeler. Did I put him on the transfer list, or was he another loan plan? It's got to be Wayne Rooney. Right, let's see what we got. Who was it that just offered? Wheeler, wasn't it? Yeah, he's on the loan list. We'll decline that. Sign Leighton Clarkson or Gino or Ginelli. I would, but this is strictly a... Or I'll definitely give him a go. I think I'm going to try, but this is strictly a Youth Academy career mode. So I can only get the players from either the Youth Academy or if they're regenerated, which is kind of the rules of the whole series. But I'll take a look at them and see where they are now. I can do that. But I won't be able to sign them, unfortunately. I'll have a look at them. Leighton Clarkson. Is he... Where is he at? San Lorenzo. Interesting. Alright. And... What's the other one? Ginelli. No, it's no worries, man. You can suggest players if you like. I'll see where they are, but... I won't be able to sign them, unfortunately. And Ginelli is in Poland. I'm guessing you're a Hearts fan, then. By the players you're asking me to search. But yeah, he's in Poland at this point. Interesting. Fair player. I'm not really a Scottish football fan. I'm more of a Premier League fan. I'm more of a casual Premier League fan. I support Manchester United, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We're going to go and decline this offer that we got for Wheeler. Because I don't want to loan him out. I don't want to have him on permanent. And then we'll answer that with a yes for Armstrong. And then we'll move to our final game of today's stream. except we've got other deals to answer first. Ezra Jennings will go out to Empoli in January. We're just after the transfer window as well. So even if you had recommendations, it would be slightly too late. We won't be able to go for it till January. This is Armstrong going out on loan, I think. I don't know why it's so depressing, because he will be coming back. And hopefully he'll be coming back a better player. Right. Barlow out on loan. I thought it was Armstrong. I am incorrect. I don't know my own players. Or maybe it was Armstrong as well, but Barlow will go to Dortmund for the rest of the season. Could be a good experience for him, and we've also got too many wingers, so it's smart as well. Lingering loan offer. I'd like to have this in the summer, but we'll allow this to go through to Portimonense. I believe this is a Portuguese team. We'll count with a short loan. And then we've got a final game today against Everton. I'll be 100%, we're outperforming my expectations. But then again, Nottingham Forest have just come up with us and they're in the top four. So it's not like it's completely unrealistic. Nottingham Forest got promoted with us. They're doing well. And Norwich got promoted with us and they're in 11th. So it's not the worst, really. Relegation zone early on. Chelsea are in it, which is realistic. Fulham and Villa as well. Not fantastic from those teams. My fucking stream is messing up again. David Ajiboye is a monster on the right wing. See where he's at. I'll be getting the new game soon enough, AFC 24, and I'll be doing rebuilds on there, like rebuilding teams. Have I spelled that wrong? I have. So any of these could possibly be used in EAFC 24 when I do rebuilds. I'll definitely keep them down for recommendations. As your boy, he is a fast boy. Fair play, yeah. Agility, balance as well. Quite a good all-rounder. Free agent, unfortunately, but not a bad player by any means. Shankland. Check Shankland as well, eh? Lawrence Shankland. He's at Bochum now. Do you see what is the Hearts squad? See who it is. See if there's any players that are still there from the start. I really should just be doing this next game, but it's fine. This is your squad now anyway. I don't know if you'll recognise any of the names. Diogo da Silva, obviously, regen. To be honest, I don't know a lot of Hearts players. So, you'll know better than I do. But this is the current Hearts team. I don't think we sold any players to Hearts so far. Not bad. What country? I don't even know what country that is. Gerson de Oliveira. Cochrane stayed. Is that the only one that stayed? Alex Cochrane. There you go. We've got Cochrane of our own as well, but it's a different one. And Rolls. So you got some that stuck around then, didn't all leave. Anyway, up next and last then today. Before we do that, we'll read the news. We've got Everton though. Robert scores first goal this season. Robert scored for the first time this season to push Hartlepool United to a 4-0 win against West Ham. And Matoma now at Everton apparently. He might be debuting. That's interesting that Sean Dyche has gone for him. Team of the week, I don't know if that was the one that just happened. I think it is, actually. So that's not too bad. Nielsen in it, Oriana as well as Yago Flores. All deservingly in there, to be fair. Weird to see Doku at Man United when he's at Man City in real life now. And then Liverpool versus Man United, the big game, coming up for those teams. It's not really my problem. Not really my issue. Do a rebuild of Hearts in EAFC 24. I absolutely will. I want to do a couple of Scottish clubs, and Hearts is one I have written down. So I will definitely be doing a Hearts rebuild. Unfortunately, I probably will also be doing a Hibs one. But yeah, we'll mix it about. We've got Carpenter up front today. We're going to give him his chance in the Prem. Wilson stays. Barlow can have a start. Cochrane comes in. And Bull Contreras actually worked really well. But I want to try something different. We're going to go Bull Ibrahim. I'm not giving him his Premier League opportunity yet. And he's 85 pace, 6'6" tank. I want to see what he can do. The rest of the team looks like that, I think, for today. So this will be a team we use against Everton at Goodison Park. They've got quite a good squad, you know. But we've got Nielsen in goal, Moffat and Gomez as the fullbacks, Bull and Ibrahim as the centre backs, Diop CDM / centre mid. Didn't have an injury, thankfully, at the end of that last game. Corcoran centre mid / cam, Wilson off the left, Barlow off the right, with Carpenter starting left striker and Rodriguez, the captain, starting at right striker. The only reason I've not really got a reason to drop Blanchard, actually. I just want to give Carpenter a chance. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to... No, I'm going to keep Blanchard on the bench, actually. He could be good off the bench. Agent can be destroying the Hibs. Well, you never know. Might make him the best team in the world, we'll see. That is a strong Everton side, though. They always seem to have a strong side this late in career mode. Openda's a good striker as well. And it's it's a away game. We've only won home games and lost away games so far, so I guess we'll see how it goes. But anyway, final game of today. Everton versus Hartlepool. Been a long stream, 2 hours 40 into it. I had to be going in about an hour-ish. Should be fine, though. Kaoru Mitoma making a move. .31 at this point in career mode. We are in season 7, so we're a long way in. I should clarify as well. Yeah, we're in 2028, so we're quite far into the career mode. It's season 7 now. We had 3 seasons in League 2, trying to get out of there. We then had 1 season in League 1 where we got back-to-back promotions. We had 2 seasons in the Championship. Our first season in the Championship, we got to the playoff final, but then lost. And then the second season of the Championship, we won the league. And then this is season 7 now for the Prem. I'm hoping, it might not be this season, but I'm hoping next season at the very least, we can get European football. This season's just about sticking around in the Premier League, making sure we don't get relegated. We've had a good start to life in the Premier League, to be fair. 3 wins out of 4. Not too shabby at all. A win over Champions League winners at this point, Manchester United, on the opening day. Got very lucky with that, but I'm still going to count it. Ellis Sims still at Everton 7 seasons deep. In real life, he's gone. This is our side. Still very strong. And we're giving Luca Carpenter some Premier League minutes against my better judgment. Especially when he was so bad against Plymouth earlier on. We'll give him a go and see what he can do. Everton will kick it off at Goodison Park. Can we get our 4th win out of 5? Or will Everton be able to stop us right in our tracks? 2 big wins before this game in the Premier League. 4-1 win over Leeds and a 4-0 win over West Ham. Oh, Rodriguez is way off, isn't he? Yeah. I thought he might got himself back on, but he was already way off. Ellis Sims went on loan to Hearts. What, this season? Or did he? I swear he went permanently from Everton. Sims ain't that. I hate to say it, but Sims ain't all that, unfortunately. Wilson struggling here. Gonna find it to Diop. I appreciate that you went for an overlapping run there, Moffat, but you just didn't stop, mate. Wilson. Oh, early effort, pawed away by Henderson. But he definitely feels like the Wilson that I know and love. Definitely feels like the Wilson pre-ACL injury. No Blanchard on the pitch. It's going to be anyone who wants to take the corner could take it. Corcoran lining it up. That was meant to be a power shot. It's going to fall to Rodriguez, though. Carpenter. It was meant to be a power shot by Corcoran, and it just didn't power shot. I've committed Billy Bull here. Oh well, we'll bring him back. The thing is, when Bull does commit, we've got Diop who covers that centre-back spot, which is good. Do like that. Mitoma gets it to Openda after the initial one was blocked by Gomez. He's going to Bounce all the way to Carpenter. Wilson's going to pick up off Calabria here. Goes inside Tarrant. And Calabria wins the ball back for his team. I hope it's not going to be one of those cases where we're just really good at home and really shite away, because that would not be good. I've got a horrible feeling. Ball in. And Openda wins the header over Ibrahim. That's not good. That's not good at all. I thought I blocked it. It went into Openda anyway. And I'm sorry, but Prince Ibrahim should be winning that header 10 times over. I don't know how he's been out-jumped, truthfully. That one is squarely on Ibrahim's head. That's squarely his fault. I don't know. He's 6'6". I don't know how he's not got in front. I don't think Openda is 6'6". I think he's 6 something, but I don't think he's as tall as Ibrahim. That's a bad moment for Ibrahim in his Premier League debut, which is why he doesn't start. Unfortunate that for him, because he actually seems like quite a fun player. Wilson does love his little cutting runs, doesn't he? We know that. At this point, he's done so many of them. Moffat, heavy touch. Has to do whatever he can with it. Can't get it to Wilson. Wilson keeps it in though, battles well. Diop. Cochrane. Oh, sends Valentini to the floor. I can't really do much here because there's so much defensive cover for Everton. Wilson. Rodriguez. Oh, just past the post. Thought it was going to be 1-1. It's off his weak foot, to be fair, but I still thought it'd sneak in the bottom right. And it just goes the wrong side of the post. The captain unable to equalise for us just there. My voice is starting to go a bit. I've had a lot of water as well, so don't know what to tell you. Moffat can't win the header. He's like 6 foot. Oh, not 6'3". He's like 5'6". Billy Bull will get that. Won't get it away, but gonna go down this early, similar to what happened with Newcastle. Carpenter. One more to Rodriguez. Oh, it's a good save from Henderson. I tried to find that bottom corner. Fucking hell. We're getting the opportunity. I hope it's not one of those days where we get the opportunities, but we can't finish our dinner. Very annoying. Matoma cutting in now for Everton. It's going to be headed away by Billy Bull. All the way to Barlow, who does have the pace to beat Cruz here. Takes them on and wins it. Going to cut back to Rodriguez. Blocked to Wilson. It's away. Barlow definitely has something about him, which is why I want to give him 6 months in Dortmund, just to see if he's the one we keep or if Shabalala is the one we put faith in. Gomez blocks it initially. Second block comes from Prince Ibrahim and we'll get it away. Knocking it to Gomez. Now Rodriguez. We've been knocking on the door, we just can't get fucking in. Rodriguez. Try to put it in the path of Wilson, but it's Frattesi with a good interception. Openda. Tackled by Moffat. Am I going to get the ball? You bet your sweet ass I'm not. And Nielsen does enough. But my God, when I want to go in a tackle for the ball, can I get it? If Openda had scored again, I'd been pissed. Sean Dyche fuming that it's not 2-0. He's lucky that it's 1-0, mate, so relax yourself, mate. Gonna go short, aren't they? Of course they are. Oh, they're not. They've fooled me. Headed away, not in the right direction. Barlow loses the ball. Decent effort, held, or saved well, I should say, by Nielsen. Ibrahim, big lump of a centre-back, actually does have some very speedy pace on him. Cochrane, out to Barlow, counter-attack perhaps on here. Into Rodriguez. One more into the path of Carpenter. No, it's closed down by Young Tae-wook. Wonder if I could have just taken it on with Rodriguez alone there. Probably could have, but I guess we'll never know. Penda for Everton. Ball in. Moffat's done enough to prevent Linus from scoring there. What's up, Izzy? Not seen you in a while. How you doing? Wilson can't get away from the problems there. Ibrahim closes it down. Moffat keeps it in, and what will be our ball still. 1-0 down, but not out of the contest at all. I'd argue we've had the better opportunities. Just can't seem to find that goal to put us level. It might be here for Luca Carpenter, though. It is from Luca Carpenter, though. You talk and you shall receive. That's what we know he can do. So why couldn't he do it against the League One side? Little dance with his teammates there. First goal of the season for Luca Carpenter. Makes it 1-1 here at Goodison Park. Brilliant ball through. And plenty of time for Carpenter to pick his spot. Actually put it in the correct spot this time as well. Usually he doesn't do that. So fair play to him as well in that respect, in that regard. Only 2 appearances in the Prem so far. Hasn't really earned the minutes ahead of Blanchard and Rodriguez, because Blanchard and Rodriguez have been very good to kick off the season, but we're giving Carpenter a chance here, and he scored, so maybe the right move by the gaffer, would you say? Where's I know where Diop is. Why wouldn't let me switch to him is more my question was. Apenda could be looking to put Everton back in the lead. It could be Valentini, because I can't bring Ibrahim across, but Valentini has not hit that with any ability whatsoever. Thank God for that, because I was trying to get Ibrahim across, it just wouldn't let me switch. Barlow. Oh my... I don't know what to tell you. What's up, Liam? Welcome to the stream, mate. I've tried to do a normal pass through and it's just decided not to work properly. Penda, one last chance for the break. Oh, do you know what, honestly? This game can fuck itself. How is that a penalty? Oh, maybe it is. You know what, fair enough. I thought he got a touch to the ball. Fuck's sake, to end the half, it's a penalty to Everton. Lois Apenda versus Nicholas Nielsen, straight down the middle. Bollocks. Well, that's 2 goals Prince Ibrahim's been at fault for. I don't know how much longer I can defend him. I don't think he's Premier League ready yet, though, is what I guess I'll say here. Straight down the middle from Lois Apenda, and that's his 2nd goal of the season, 2nd goal today. And it'll end the half with the score being 2-1 Everton. I think we're going to haul off Prince Ibrahim at the break. It's not like he's been bad, it's just the 2 goals that have happened have been goals that I guess shouldn't have happened. Well, not shouldn't have happened, but should have been prevented by Ibrahim. This is why being brought off. I believe man beat the toffee scam. I'll give it my all. Just for the record, that was someone in the chat's calling Everton scum. Although I do agree, but what's up, Toasted? Anyway, mate, how you doing? 2-1 to Brentford over Fulham, 1-0 to Leicester over Norwich, and 1-0 to Liverpool over Manchester United. It's pain seeing Liverpool beat Man United. And Aston Villa, Newcastle to play later. With the stats looking like this in this one. 59 to 41 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 6 in favour of ourselves as well, but they've got the advantage in expected goals, 2.7 to 1.1. Going to bring on Felix Chavez. Ibrahim, maybe not quite ready for this level of football yet. Going good, making a crisp sandwich and getting back on my Galatasaray save. What crisps? That's the key question. Key question is what crisps? What flavour? Oh, that's an awful pass from Diop. Which is silly because he's got some of the best passing stats in his team. Does win it back though. I'm of the firm belief that that wasn't a penalty, but I am also biased, so... Wilson! Oh, just got to run straight through there. And nearly bagged for us. Cheese and onion, not a bad shout. You're doing a fun career mode on 24, is he? What are you doing? What's the career mode? L. Cheese and onion aren't that bad. They're not, I mean, they're not the greatest, but they're not the worst. Cheese and onion's alright. Bull, Cochrane. I think Barlow's onside. We'll try it with him. It's held by Henderson though. I think sooner or later, no offence to Carpenter, it's not that he's had a bad day, it's just that we might need Blanchard on. We're going to probably bring on Blanchard. Joel Gelhardt over to Strasbourg, for anyone interested. Chavez cuts out that pass. I thought this would be a good day to try out Ibrahim in the Prem, but hasn't worked at all, unfortunately. Been at fault for both goals. Lost the header out to Openda for the first goal, and then gave away the penalty on Openda for the second goal. But I'm sure the confidence will come back for him. Offside against Diego Lainez. Salt and vinegar is good too. Asia to glory, all the Saudi teams, Korean teams, and most of the Chinese teams, and all in the Spanish 2 leagues. That is a lot of work, but it sounds like a fun one. Definitely sounds like a fun one. Not bad, but I'm having a chill day. Don't try to have an explosion in my mouth. Fair enough. Honestly, my favourite prawn cocktail. It's kind of a love him, hate him kind of thing with prawn cocktail, but I love him. Duncan Wilson is looking dangerous, you know. Henderson's got to be on his guard. He has been so far, but the equalizer's coming, you feel. Gonna bring on Blanchard. Nothing against Carpenter, been really good today, but Blanchard's got a next level of ability. Take that back. What, prawn cocktail? I love him. Favourite flavour. If it's Pringles, though, then I don't like him as much. If it's Pringles, then it's Texas barbecue sauce. All day long, and I will not be... I mean, I will be disagreed with, probably, but I will not be wrong. Blanchard in towards Bull. It's away, I think, by Henderson. Wilson knocks it to Chavez. Not really who I want to take a shot with. Bull, neither. Wilson going to turn his man, but not going to have the option. Should have given it to Diop, really. 30 minutes to go at Goodison Park. Moffat does well. I think he wins the throw in here, right? Changes will be made. We've had more but the ball. Big L, not W, I fuck with front cocktail. I mean, fair enough. Everyone's got their own opinion, to be fair. I got sacked and then had to wait 2 months to get my job back and delete my youth academy. Yeah, that's if I ever get to that situation where I know I'm going to get sacked, I'll call all my players up first, just so I've got as many as I can. And then if they're 15, then obviously I can't call them up and I'll lose them, unfortunately. But all the ones that I can call up, I will do. Just in case I need to try and get a job back. I've been in that situation and it's very annoying. But then when you're out of squad space, it's kind of annoying as well. Wilson's got another clear run here. He's also got a pass into Blanchard he could make. That's not what I wanted to do with the shot at all. I was trying to pass it in pretty much with my right foot. Took it on his left foot for some absurd reason. Blocked by Wilson. Blanchard. We're struggling, boys. We're struggling to find an equaliser, man. Blanchard hit the softest shot in the world. That didn't help at all. I wonder if I should have kept Carpenter on. We're going to leave Cochrane for now. Ball in is going to be by Blanchard again because he delivers the best corners. Towards Bull. Oh, he didn't jump for it. Wilson did though. It's come down to Barlow! 2-all! I don't know why Bull didn't jump for it, but it works out. Headed on, I think it was by Wilson, into the path of Jackson Barlow. And that's the equaliser. I told you it was going to happen. More a matter of when than if. Well taken finish. Season 1 I signed only Qatar players from the free agents list because I had no money and I did some youth academy stuff. I mean, there's some good Qatari players on the game, I have to admit. But Barlow, first goal of the season. Are we on for a win here, do you reckon? Because there's still time. And we've definitely been the better team the second half. In fact, we've been the better team overall, I would argue. Chelsea face Manchester United in the or Everton, I should say. Face Manchester United in the Carabao Cup. Oh, good save from Nielsen. It really bounced weirdly off Moffat there, which I expect from this game at this point. I'm just going to play it calmly. I don't know how that got to Wilson, but we'll not question it. Even a key component today. Blanchard, Moffat. Brilliant ball through. We need someone in the centre. Oh, I tried to find Cochrane, I think it was. Wilson tried to prevent it from going to Lanez. Bull comes out in position to tackle. Absolutely the best centre-back in the Premier League. Blanchard. Oh, come on, boys. We can get this winner. Considering I called Everton Toffee's down, guess. Oh, you're not a Liverpool fan, are you? The only rule I'm making is I can only sign Asian players. Okay. That's a difficult save, but it'd be interesting to see how you go with it. Blanchard towards Bull. Oh, jump higher. I know you can't jump higher, but still. Oh, it's blocked by Work as well. Cochrane. Wilson. Oh, just wide off the weak foot. You're a Liverpool fan. Fair enough. I mean, it's not... I have to hate them because I'm a Man United fan, but I guess fair play, I suppose. I was stuck in traffic with Charleston. I called him a pigeon. He stuck up the middle finger at me. Wait, what? Is this a real story, or are you making this up? Because if that's real, that's fantastic. Gomez. Barlow. Come on. Blanchard. Oh. Taryn with the tackle. Try to knock it on one more to Wilson. We got Brighton next. That'll start next episode off. Unsure as to when that'll be. Probably Thursday or Friday. Bull to Blanchard. Wilson, we go now. Rodriguez. Oh, it's just not powerful enough. Like every through ball in his pissing game. Neil. I think Gomez. Doesn't work, but it will be a throw in. Blocked by Gomez for a throw. Again. Oh, what a save onto the post from Nielsen. Oh, I thought I'd fucked it there. I really thought I'd fucked it. Wilson. Blanchard. Come on, boys. I mean, I'll take the point after today, but I'd like the win because I deserve it. Wilson, it'll be a fucking corner. I was trying to find a way to play that in and take the corner out of it. I was coming back from one of my games and got stuck in traffic with him. Fair enough. What's up, Demon 8? Welcome in, mate. We're just about at the end. We're in the final game. Blanchard. Ball in. Towards Bull! Oh, Billy Bull! Do you know what it's worth? Billy Bull is the best on earth. Limbs at Goodison Park. Is this a youth save? Yes, it is. It's the Youth Academy save, yeah. Oh, baby, do you know what it's worth? Billy Bull, the best centre-back on earth. Oh, let's hold on now, boys. The first goal for the centre-back this season. What a header he has on him as well, by the way. The chat's gone mental for it. Billy Bull's gone mental for it. 4 wins out of 5 for Hartlepool in their debut season in the Premier League could be on. That's kind of mad. You're shite, get gone. Oh, Everton. Unlucky. To be fair, in all fairness, we deserve the win if we can get it, if we can hold on here. Still 5 minutes of injury time to play. If I fuck this up, I'll cry. Gomez wins it off of McNeil. And I'm just going to launch it. Run down the clock. Press now with Blanchard. I should do it. It will do it. Let's fucking go. 4 wins out of 5 to kick off our debut Premier League season. We might just be that good. The difficulty might need to be upped a little bit, but I felt like that was a pain in the arse to play. And a big win at Goodison Park. Billy Bull, the hero of the day. Last minute corner winner. Snap the bastards. I don't want to risk any red cards. Did you know that Everton had a Chinese player in their team once? They did? I'm trying to think who it could be. Because they probably have had. Banning Game once played for Everton. Is that who the Chinese player is? I don't know if he's Chinese though. My football knowledge doesn't extend too far. We deserve, off the stats, like, come on. We deserved that. 60 to 40 in terms of possession, 19 shots to 8 as well. 3.4 expected goals to 3.2. Fantastic performance. I wish we just not shipped the goals, but couldn't do much for those, unfortunately. Man of the match goes to Billy Bull. No doubt in my mind. A goal for him and an 8.9, and another brilliant centre-back performance as well. He's definitely the best centre-back in the Premier League, and you can't tell me otherwise. Jackson Barlow, goal and 7.9. Duncan Wilson, 7.9 and assist. He is back. A goal and a 7.2 for Luca Carpenter. It was smart to bring him on, but it was also smart to bring him off when we did, because Blanchard got an assist. I think he might have got the assist for the winner, because he was the one who took the corner. He did get the assist for the winner. 6.8 for him, 6.5 for Rodriguez. There's some underwhelming performances from some of our better players, but some of the lesser players really stepped up today. So fair play to that. Everton got the man of the match though with Lois Openda, 2 goals past Nicholas Nielsen. The first one was a pretty good finish. Was it? Wait, what was the first goal? Try remember what the first goal was. I think it might be a rebound goal, but the second goal was a penalty, and I mean it was a penalty. I can't really complain about that. Calabria 8.3 as well. Decent ratings all around. The assist coming from Linez 7.2. Dean Henderson with a 6.8 today. 11 shots, 8 saves, 3 conceded. Those were the ratings of Everton Football Club. And we're going to go back and watch that header again. Watch the limbs again that Billy Bull just kicked off at Goodison Park for the away fans on the away side. I can't speak. Yang Guangtai. Oh, fair enough. Never heard of him, if I'm being honest with you. The only Chinese players I can name is Wu Lei. Yep, I'm the same. Someone I recognise. He's on FIFA and he has 82 pace at centre-back. Nothing like having a pacey player at centre-back. Although my pacey player at centre-back today let in 2 goals for us pretty much. Conceded 2 goals for us. Anyway, post-match interview then. And then we'll wrap up the episode. I need to go in about... Well, I've got 45 minutes, but I want to get stuff sorted first. Somehow, we did it. We deserved it, but the game felt like it was going to end Everton's way for such a while. But keep going to the very last minute. Lee Tay. I've never heard of Lee Tay. Is he good? Tell my football knowledge is not fantastic. I feel like this wasn't going to be your day. Well, when we gave away the penalty, I thought, shit, but could have had more goals as well, looking on their side of things. Everton are very good going forward. How important was it to limit the impact their star man Openda had? I didn't limit the impact he had. He had 2 goals and he was very good throughout the game. But ultimately it doesn't matter because we won. So fuck Everton and all hail Billy Bull. 4 wins out of 5 leaves us top of the... Oh my god. We're top of the league. Who's that on his way out? Nor Armstrong. There's the loan deal for him. Yang Guangtai is a former Chinese Everton player. He also played for Preston and Sunderland. I'll have to look him up because I've never heard of him. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I've never heard of the guy. Armstrong loaned out. First youth player report from South Africa. We're looking for another Shabalala. We've got two contenders. We'll also look for other players as well. Toko Kamalo, overall 27 to 37, potential 52 to 72 is going to be declined. Nemeni Shabalala, overall 43 to 61, potential 59 to 83. Just not good enough, unfortunately. Salope Smith, overall 43 to 59, potential 61 to 83. Not good enough either. Gatsha Shabalala, overall 38 to 50, potential 50 to 70. Not good enough. And then Mokete and Kosi, overall 42 to 58, potential 59 to 83. None of those players, unfortunately, make the cut at the moment because we are very good now. We need kind of top quality players, top tier players, so to speak. Another exit, I believe, is Ezra Jennings. He'll go through on loan in January to Empoli, I think it was. This will be a long episode. How long have I been streaming for? 3 hours 10. Fucking hell. Squad lacks quality. Where? We're top of the Premier League. What do you mean lacks quality? Portmanense. I'll accept that loan for Lindgren. I know you can't sign him, but can you at least scout him in your career mode? Is he still playing? If he's still playing, then yeah. He might have retired at this point, though, because we are 7 seasons in. What's his name? Guang Tai. He might have retired at this point. That's the only problem. Oh no, he's there. Yang Guang Tai. He's in San Lorenzo, but he's retiring into the season. I can't scout him because he's retiring into the season, but there he is. At San Lorenzo. Right, up to Brighton then. That'll be our next game, next episode. But my God, I did not expect this to kick off our Premier League life. I did not expect this to be the table that we were looking at. It's our first season in the Premier. We've just come up. We've just been promoted. Is this team that good already? Is the team that good to get Europe in the first season of the Premier League? I would say yeah, but it could still fall apart yet. We're only 5 games in. Newcastle in second, Arsenal third, Leicester City complete the top 4. Spurs 5th, Liverpool around there as well. United struggling, Chelsea struggling. And the relegation zone as it stands is West Ham, Aston Villa and Fulham. Looking at that. We'll go over all the top scores, etc. And then we'll look at the biggest transfers. And that'll be me, I think. I'm just trying to remember where it is. There it is. Top scorer at the moment goes to Tati Castellanos of Bournemouth. 6 goals in just 5 games for the Cherries. He is ridiculous, it seems. Unstoppable in the Championship and now he's unstoppable in the Premier League. Joint top goal scorers for us are Wilson and Rodriguez, 3 each. I'm glad Wilson's back and his confidence is back. Assists come from Blanchard with 4. Rodriguez has 3 as well. I'm glad he's not slowed down in the ascent to the Premier League. And this is the rest of the list as well. And then the clean sheets, we've had 1 clean sheet so far with Nicholas Nielsen, but the top clean sheet holder is Bilo of the newly promoted Nottingham Forest with 3 clean sheets. Not bad. He used to be called Tyus Browning and was English, but his grandfather's Chinese, so he switched Chinese and changed to a Chinese name. Fair enough. I didn't want to say it, but I was going to say he didn't look Chinese. Most appearances so far, then we've got 5 appearances each from Nicholas Nielsen, Billy Bull, Malik Diop, Carlos Rodriguez, Achille Blanchard, Duncan Wilson, and Jack Cochrane. Top goal scorer is Rodriguez and Wilson joint with 3, Blanchard with 2, 1 each for Bull, Maresca, Roberts, Carpenter, Cochrane, and Barlow, and then the assists coming from Blanchard, who has the most with 4, Rodriguez with 3, and then 1 each from Moffat, Wilson, Flores, Carlson, Shabalala, and Pelletier. So that's how it looks. I'm going to have a look at the news. We'll save over, and then we'll look at the biggest transfer deals. So Bull's dramatic late goal seals Hartlepool win. Bull snatched a win for his team against Everton. His dramatic late goal put Hartlepool United 3-2 up. Portsmouth lost to Man City. It would have been funny if they'd beaten them, but unfortunately didn't. Bordeaux manager sure Ewan Galloway will improve. With no sign of improvement for Ewan Galloway, Bordeaux manager may feel like he's been robbed. It may take a few more games before Galloway gains some confidence again. 1 or 2 performances can transform a player's season. It's just a matter of time before the performances will come, were the words of a manager trying to remain optimistic. I'm sure Galloway's not doing that bad. MK Dons beat Southampton as well, by the way. And then the same situation with Ollie McGregor, with no signs of improvement for Oliver McGregor. Hadji may feel like he's been robbed. It's the exact same. It's the exact same. Whatchamacallit article. Spurs play City next. Should be interesting. And then team of the week. I think that was one that already happened. I think that's all in news cart with. Just in time. You're just at the end, Jordan. But welcome, mate. I was confused in my career when looking for an Asian centre back and had to look him up when he didn't look Asian. I've signed him an 82 pace, 72 rate centre back. It's not awful. Good experience. Right. So let's take a look then at the biggest transfer. Also, Jordan Mallier here. Some quickly to show you. That's how we're doing in the Premier League. It's going a little bit well. So I'm very happy with it. We did lose to Newcastle, but big wins over Leeds and West Ham, and a very late win against Everton. We did lose to Plymouth, but ignore that. That's not important. So today's episode, lost 3-1 to Newcastle to kick it off. We then lost 1-0 to Plymouth for the Carabao Cup. Right, what I've learned is never to drop Blanchard and Rodriguez both. At least have one of them starting. Whether it's Plymouth or whether it's fucking Real Madrid. Always have one of them starting at least. Leeds we beat 4-1 to get back on the trail. We smashed West Ham 4-0. And then a late Billy Ball header clinching the 3 points for us against Everton. Up next, in the next episode then, it will be Brighton at home, Victoria Park, away to Villa Park to take on Aston Villa. We've got a difficult fucking episode next time. Holy shit. Liverpool at Victoria Park. We've got Stamford Bridge to play Chelsea. Then we come back to play Man City at Victoria Park. I have a feeling that our first place in the league won't last so much longer, is all I'm saying. I think that's, we'll just leave it at that. So the biggest transfers then of the summer window. This is our business. I won't explain it all because I've already explained it a couple of times, but we'll show you here. This is how it's been going. We'll just slowly scroll through it. And then we'll look at the biggest transfers to about 60 million and then scroll through the rest. Just because I kind of want to see what the transfers are by season 7, I guess. What I'm intrigued about. Time are we on? 25 past. Right. So then it gets uploaded and sorted. So, biggest transfers then of the window. Pablo Gavi to Manchester United for 130.2 million. Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea to Juventus for 109.8 million. Dominic Szoboszlai has moved from Manchester City to Spurs for 8.2 million. As we continue to see down here, Gonzalo Inacio from Valencia to Leipzig for 87.4 million as well. We continue to read down. Alejandro Balde has moved from Newcastle to Monaco. I wish he'd done that before the Newcastle game. That would have been useful. But interesting choice of Monaco there for the Balde. It's an 87.3 million move there. Christopher, I can't say his name, and Nkunku had a stroke there trying to say his fucking name. He's moved to Juventus from Leipzig for 87 million. Martin Batorina, I should say. He goes from Feyenoord to Brighton for 85.9 million. I'm not excited to play Brighton anymore. Sommer, who I think is the Hummels regen, has gone from Liverpool to Dortmund, ironically, for 85 million. 83.3 million was the price for Karim Adeyemi to move from Sociedad to Leverkusen. I'm starting to lose my voice. Give me a second. I'm nearly at the end of the episode, voice. We can rest in a minute. Christ. Right, Fiorentina selling Pablo Torre to Sevilla for 82.8 million. Leonardo de Oliveira going to Spurs from Villarreal. From Villarreal to Spurs, 82.6 million. I think he's a Sergio Ramos regen. Cornet going from Manchester United to Valencia for 82.4 million. Federico Chiesa leaving Juventus to go to Leverkusen for 78.6 million. Continue to read down. Benjamin Šeško, big move from Hellas Verona to PSG. It's about time he got his big move. I'm pretty sure he was at Rangers at one point. 76.5 million for that move. Schlotterbeck leaving Borussia Dortmund again. He is going to go to Sassuolo when the transfer window opens. 76.2 million for him. Julian Alvarez has gone from Getafe to Stade Rennes for 75.9 million. Charles de Ketelaere has left Borussia Dortmund to go to Real Madrid for 74.4 million. Moises Caicedo going from Leicester now to Napoli. Interesting move there. 72.1 million. Still not anywhere near as much as what Chelsea paid. Randall Colomwani leaving Lyon for Juventus. 70.1 million is the fee there. Amad Diallo making the move from Leicester to Leeds. An interesting choice to go from mid to mid, but 69.6 million was the fee for Amad Diallo. Hugo Ekitike leaving Leverkusen to go to Marseille for 69.6 million also, or he will be once the transfer window opens. Diogo Dalot moving from Barcelona to Arsenal. An interesting transfer there. He is now 86 rated. 67.6 million for the former Manchester United man. João Pedro leaving Marseille to go to Newcastle United for 67.1 million. Not looking too bad at this point in career mode. Bruno Guimaraes leaving Manchester United to go to Sassuolo. 66.2 million. I'm going to read down 60 because if I read down any further, my voice is going to die out. Varela going from Lazio to Borussia Dortmund. 65.8 million there. Not too shabby for that. Nicolo Barella with 65.5 million transfer fee. He goes from Manchester City to Wolves. Fikayo Tomori leaves Spurs to go to Leverkusen. 64.5 million. Obviously a little easier when we play Spurs. Lake Shirel Gertruda goes from Arsenal to Newcastle. 63.9 million. I think we avoided him, thankfully. But we won't avoid him a second time round. I believe the last one above 60 million is Evan Ferguson, who goes from Angers to Nice for 60.2 million. Looks very good at this point in career mode as well. These are the rest of the deals. Doku to United's interesting. Any surprising ones, perhaps? Volpato has downgraded to Fulham, and they're in 20th. Retegui to Chelsea. Never heard of this guy. Is he any good? Bjorn Meyer, not too bad. Parisi, Vanderson. Marin, he must be a region. I think he was the Jordi Alba region. I think we figured that one out. Nothing really otherwise surprising, I would say. Takafusa Kubo going to go from Leverkusen to Lille. Zubimendi to Leicester. Solomana to Freiburg. How he stayed at Southampton for that long is beyond me, so he deserves a medal for that at least. And those are the rest of the transfers. So I'm going to wrap that up here, ladies and gentlemen. Next time the episode is going to be awful because we've got Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester City. But other than that, we're doing pretty damn good, I would say. Top of the Premier League. Don't know how. Beyond that, I don't know what to tell you. We're in the top manager rating again. This board is the most bipolar board I've ever met, by the way. But yeah, I'm hopefully going to do the next one Thursday or Friday. I guess we'll see how that goes this week. But hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Hartlepool United Road to Glory Youth Academy Career Mode. And I will see you next time. Peace out.